lobby's about to shut
Okay.
down.
Oh no.
Did someone join?
Worst case
Almost.
scenario, we'll just start a new room.
We get to have we're all trying to figure this out, and that's like, all right, immediately the room is closed.
As soon as I see
love
that
it.
9 turn into a 10, I'll start, but it probably will most likely not happen.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm trying to load the game. I like
Oops.
just got home.
I'll start it. I'll start it. No worries. I'll start it
Alright,
again.
thank you.
All right.
Okay, I have to go make a new Fuji source because someone else joined. Because my group thing sucked.
My
I
God.
love it here.
Lots of food.
Yeah, I have to
All the
adjust.
Fujis.
I have to adjust this
All the Fujis.
larger. That's pretty good.
It's more figuring out.
I will say I have a little shelf, and I've positioned you guys underneath that shelf.
Why under the shelf?
Because if I put you, because you'd be like slapped onto like a bunch of the stuff I put on the shelf if I put you above it.
Hold on, I want to be on the shelf.
Yeah, well, if I want to be on
I'm
the
a
shelf.
cup.
Because there's like there's like models
To
on
be
there.
fair, Hina
Someone
is
spell
on a cup.
I'm in
Hina
a
would
cup.
fit best.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
to figure out how to pull Hina
I'm in a
specifically.
cup, man. Just specifically take me out.
Just
Here's-
I guess
only
I will
one.
not be streaming this
Oh no.
because I clicked stream start and it OBS crashed.
Oh
no.
So
Oh, damn.
that's fine by
Yeah.
me.
It's
I
okay,
didn't want to
it's
stream it
okay.
anyways.
It's okay, Nix. I'm not streaming.
Alrighty.
Let's not stream
But now
together.
we know that
Yeah.
even on the most minimalist game,
Laptops do
My-
have a bit
Minimalist.
are a bit
laptops suck.
Oh, you have a
laptops do have a
laptop?
bit of time with that.
Yeah.
If it
Girl!
makes you feel any better, I'm in the middle trying to.
I don't have a
for streaming, too.
computer.
Girl.
Can you guys hear
I
me?
stream off the
Yeah.
PlayStation
Yeah.
normally.
Honestly, that's
Sweet,
pretty cool.
okay.
I
Making
used to
sure my
stream off
keybind
my
works.
Damn.
Xbox whenever Mixer was still a thing.
God, I remember Mixer.
Ah, Mitzer.
Mixer.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
Mixer. I remember when Mixer was new. That was a time for the ages.
That was something.
That was something.
I just see ODaM Fox and I just see that smug ass
Tragic.
look on your face.
It's fine.
Oh yes, who this?
I mean, I could try one more
Welcome,
time,
welcome.
but the fact that like moments after I hit
Whoa.
go live, it crashed.
the
I
angry
don't-
detective is here.
It's okay, that did it on my debut. It's okay.
I
Guys,
put
purple.
the
Detective angry.
parts
We may
for
never
a
know.
computer. I know
Hey.
it's only
Hey,
gonna
it's
cost
me.
like.
Oh, Alita's
Hey, Crooked,
here.
how's it going today?
I'm sorry, I
like
did.
I can mute myself in the Discord so I can address chat
My
directly.
room code.
Live button.
We're still getting
room
set up a
code
little
is in the
bit,
chat,
but we're
so-
getting things set up and ready.
Oh, yes,
Uh,
it is.
This is a
no.
large
Everyone
collab.
voted
So basically-
so
This is a
So basically,
we have a
just
lot of
mute
people
Beth in
already.
Discord when playing, and
This
then
is
just
quite
undeath
interesting.
when we are discussing.
Oh boy. Hope everything's
I like
well
it.
today. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Just like it.
Okay, I'm not
Uh, we are.
Whoa.
This is the main
Very
thing that I'm
good.
excited about is that today
I'm not
is
changing
Emeraldo's
my-
birthday, so
It's staying.
this is we're really celebrating that.
sloth
But
mask.
Valentine's Day is also Valentine's Day is also part
Okay,
of
I'm
this.
kidding.
It
Actually,
is really
Alrighty.
cursed.
let me leave real quick
You
and
look-
figure
you look
out
like
how
salmon
to.
pig.
All right, most excellent.
Who's got the dog?
I hope
Can
hope
pet
you're
that
doing well
dog?
today.
What that dog
How
do?
do I-
Yeah.
That
What
dog.
the dog
Today's
doing?
today's looking to be a good
How do
one.
I-
That dog.
I feel dumb. How do I?
I will say
How
every
do I
time I click on my
change-
mechanical keyboard, I it's funny when I know that it's loud enough to hear because I see my image flicker just the tiniest bit.
There we go. It's perfect.
ODaM, your mechanical keyboard is so loud, Mimics and Lethal Company will pick up on it.
Yes,
Oh,
100%. Every
It's
time.
really funny. It's
Awful.
amazing.
Yeah, sometimes we'll be playing modded Lethal Company and it will actually pick up the sound of my keyboard and it'll start spamming it. So you hear the mimics making clicking noises and it's like, oh, cool.
Wait, who are we
Fantastic.
missing? We're missing
I gotta check this.
Why is your name Paige Green? Did you change it in your account or profile?
I just
I
realized.
guess you could say it's been a little bit since you've changed it.
I just realized how.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I should do? I
think
should
you
take
have
this
to change
time.
it in a. I think go back to the menu and change.
Oh.
See if it did anything.
Okay.
You gotta,
What was
you
that?
gotta change it in settings in the main menu.
Oh, I see.
Okay, I'll be back.
Squishy.
Okay.
Squishy.
And
Just-
I'm adjusting. I'm trying to make sure everybody's volume is good for so that my chat can hear everybody.
Squishy, you look
Baller.
Oh,
Sounds.
Emeraldo.
Oh, I
not
just-
really- Emeraldo,
There were
unrelated.
new
Are
Fotsiers.
you
Yes.
planning to
So,
shoot
like,
for
That's okay.
Mighty or
There's no
Tribby in
wings.
the next patch for Star Rail, or
Oh.
not sure?
huh?
I might go for Mighty because Mighty's pretty cool.
Trying to figure this out.
Oh, we talking Star Rail?
You okay, Lita?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
we,
good in a hot minute.
I just want
This is taking
Aglaya.
me a
Why
while
does the
to
game have to
wait.
kill me? The game has to
I
kill me. with that.
finally have my Aglaya built where I'm happy with her, but the problem
I
is
just want an
still need to
E6
complain.
Firefly.
Based.
No, I
Unreasonable.
haven't played the game in like a year.
I can't.
I'm
Where
working
I
on
haven't
If
played
you
since
wanted to-
2021 before the
Robin,
airship
Robin's who I
like
need
If
to
you're
map was
wanting
released.
to-
So
Actually,
If
no,
you're
it's
wanting
been
to get
about
back
a
into
year,
Star
roughly
Rail,
2 years
Amphorius
now.
is really pretty, but I fell in love with Penacony.
Penacony's really good. I had a lot of fun with that.
Y'all are
I
speaking
never
French to me
finished
right now.
Penacony and
What's up?
Peon. I never
so lost.
finished the Peon Colony. I don't care what it's called. That's what
I'm
I call
me
it.
again.
The Peon Colony.
There we
I
go.
never finished.
You're naked
Uh-huh.
though.
I know I
And-
gotta dress up.
Hold on.
Put on some
I will
If you're
say,
looking to
hearing
get
it
back
referred to as
into
Peon
it,
Colony makes me
very
think of like the Piantas from Mario Sunshine. So I just now I'm just thinking of Penacony, but with a Penacony, but with the Piantas from Mario.
Just
yeah.
every
Peon
NPC
Colony.
you talk to yeets you halfway across.
Who's got
You talk to somebody and you get immediately
That's
yeeted
me.
into the nearest building.
That is beautiful. I love it.
I'm not the jokester. I'm the
There you
How do you
jonkler.
get? How do you get?
I
Like,
think it's
there's
a battle pass
horns.
thing.
Like there's coin, and then there's.
Oh.
I am the jonkler, baby.
It's coin, not beans.
No.
Alright.
All right,
Jonkler.
I
Here
think we're all
am.
ready.
Yeah. How many?
Let's get this started.
Let's do it.
Oh god.
Go. Oh
I'm
my
not
god.
this game, guys.
Let's do
Yes, I
this.
am.
That's so loud. Holy, that was loud as shit.
Alright, I guess we deafen.
Yep.
Yeah,
or
I
just
have
mute.
to find Discord.
Oh god. Yeah, guys, I do think this is gonna be complete chaos.
Fun.
100%. I see. Among Us. Oh god. I turned the game volume down a little bit because I realized it might be a little too loud. And it has been a while since I played Among Us. Holy crap. What am I even doing? Oh, the map's up there. Man, that's weird. That's new. Everything's gonna feel so new and off. Wait, where's... Oh, there's my thing. What? Oh, it's this. Let's see. It has been a long time since I've played Among Us, but I find it interesting observing Among Us in this context. Because it has been quite a long time that it's been out. I feel like it feels almost like Among Us has become like a... How would I put it? It's like Among Us has become a staple. So because it's a staple now, it feels like... What the body? Why is it getting pinged? It's weird. Weird. Why is it pinged? Interesting.
That was quick.
He died.
well, yeah.
Wait. Oh god. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost
Oh,
two.
Today.
I had to stop myself.
I got kicked.
I will
Okay,
say.
so- okay. So who was where? I was working on trying to take the trash out in the cafeteria.
I was
What
doing
color
nav.
are you?
Oh,
Who, me?
Yes.
I'm brown.
Okay, so I was in electrical, and I think... Was it Orange who was next to me? And then there was one other
I
person
was
who
there.
reported it.
I was there. Me.
What color are you? I'm sorry.
Blue.
Blue. Okay.
Dark blue.
Is that correct? Oh, damn Fox! Were you next to me?
What color are you again?
I am white.
I'm gonna be honest. I was not 100% on because I was doing engines and I was yapping about Among Us history, and I kind of I saw the body thing pop up. Like there was like the marker thing that said that. Oh yeah, we have a like it showed where the body was, which confused the crap out of me.
Yeah.
is
Show me
that new?
too.
Is that new?
Yeah,
think
I
that's a
actually
new
have no
thing.
idea what that is. I have
Okay.
never seen this.
They've changed a bunch of stuff since the
Yeah.
last time I played too. But
Yeah.
Name?
That's why I want
If
to go
it
find
was the coral color that you found, I'm just dead because
No, it was
Wait,
Among
where
Us
was
picked
body
me.
found?
It was Underlink. Dark green.
Yeah, that
No,
was.
where was it found?
No,
Oh, it was
where
just in
was it?
storage at the bottom.
Oh, in storage.
Okay.
On the right side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, almost at the hallway
No.
to communications.
so like
Okay,
at the very
so-
bottom of like at the very bottom of the room.
You see where the
Got it.
hallway connects to storage? Right at the edge of that like
Are you gonna look at
hallway
map
that
right
connects
now
to
still?
So-
Emeraldo, what
how
were
are we
you
pulling up?
doing?
Yeah,
What am I doing? I was in nav.
Oh my god, I've Doing been muted what? this whole time.
Oh no.
Trying to fix the nav.
So are we voting this round? Because we got 20 seconds.
I'm not voting right now.
Yeah,
we
it's too
have
soon right now.
we have
don't
nothing to work
suspicions
off
yet.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know who it could be.
Yeah, there's
I
a
will
lot of
say,
mysteries up
Sus.
here,
Chad, it
so,
is very interesting because it is.
Somebody
Hold on.
voted though.
It is very interesting to see.
I forgot to turn off or turn on.
Very interesting to
anonymous
see
voting.
Among Us in this context because it's been years since it came out,
Next
so
round,
it's
next round.
it's very different now. Also interesting seeing how culturally it moved too, because now it's exited the time frame in which it came out originally, right? I think it's kind of interesting looking at it as a cultural mainstay now, which is bizarre to think about with a game where it's a social deduction game that born out of a time in life where we were all stuck inside. I don't know, I just find it fascinating. No, that's door's closed. Oh wait, electrical. Oh, what the? Why is this door? This door is closed. This door is very door. I understand. I understand. Oh. Oh. I need to fix lights while I'm here. Witchies. Witchies. Yeah, I will confess, it is very new to me to try and talk in such a large group. It's very different. Very different feeling. I think it's kind of fun though, because it's such a novel experience for me, because it's both as a streaming thing and as a gaming thing, because I don't often play Among Us in such a large group either. Because usually it's like, like 6 or 7, so playing at 10 or 12 is a very different experience. I feel like too, also just playing Among Us in general, I think your group really changes how the game feels. So it is definitely a different experience when you're playing with strangers versus with friends versus with new people. Quite a fascinating difference. I wonder how many studies have been done on like Among Us, or the various ways that social deduction games have been made and played over the years. So I feel like social deduction games might be one of those ones that's like grown in very weird ways due to the internet.
Whoa.
What the scallop?
Okay, so where was the body found?
It was right outside of electrical.
Right outside of electrical. That kind of lines up with what I saw just a couple minutes ago, because right as I was walking past the door to electrical, the doors on both sides locked me in for about 4 or 5 seconds. I couldn't quite pinpoint who was in there, because by the time I turned around, the door unlocked. So I don't know exactly who was there, but somebody clearly pulled it off while I was stuck inside.
Wait, Mur died?
Yeah.
Mur was the body that was.
Okay, that's weird because I just saw Mur walking past me.
You have a shapeshifter?
Ooh.
Oh, do we have like other?
We have rolls on, yeah.
Yeah, they have
Okay.
and
May I
with
speak?
yes.
Yes.
You may have the floor.
Thank you. Well, I just want to say, I am an engineer.
That's our problem.
We appreciate you being an engineer. Yes.
I haven't used the fence yet, but if you want, someone can watch me.
Build fence. Build fence.
Stares at you cutely, sparkles in my eyes.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Brother.
If anyone wants to.
Vote.
It fired out of the ship at light speed.
We only solve practical problems around here.
I mean, I've already finished my tasks.
Hmm.
I am almost done with my tasks.
I am
Yeah,
done.
I've got a couple left to do on my side.
I have to do trash and then I'm done.
How about I watch you?
I should probably increase
I don't know if I like that.
I should probably increase the amount of tasks that we need to do next round.
Oh, come on, Pookie.
So
Let
are
him
we
like
voting? 'Cause we got 10 seconds.
No, please.
Come on, Pookie.
Whoa.
Guys,
now.
vote me out.
I had to. I'm getting
you
a
know-
character.
You're getting in character?
Getting in character.
Enter
I'm
space.
gonna cry.
Enter space. Enter space.
Oh man, I should have gone with
Okay.
it.
Can I get like 2 people, maybe 3 people if we have them available to come with me for my tasks?
I feel like I'm like addressing the audience now, like it's like a
I prefer
stage
stage.
play. Like I turned to the audience, like stage direction, turned to audience, and this is when everything went horribly wrong. Have to just turning to the fourth wall and just rapping on it furiously because it's funny. What's my last task? Oh, it's up in weapons. Oh. Hello. Yes, yes. Very, very peculiar. Turn to audience. Can you believe this shit? You know what's a thing? It is very interesting because I've mentioned before that when it comes to streaming that like the fourth person is now a thing where now a character turns to another character in the story like this.
Emeraldo?
Yeah.
You want to explain that?
I saw you self-report. No. You're not gonna pull that on me.
I do think it's Emeraldo because
No, because I was there too and I witnessed it. And I have no idea what happened. We just all stood there and they self-reported themselves. And I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, do you really think that was gonna work?
It could be. Listen, I saw the report button and I panicked. I saw a witness. I saw a murderer.
You know, it makes sense.
Chat, can you believe this?
I don't know.
I found it so fucking hilarious.
I'm clearly farther from it than you were. You were right on top of it.
So what I'm hearing is we launched the birthday boy into space.
Covered in blood right now.
No, listen,
I'm green. I'm not red.
But this is just confirming it.
Yeah, there was a time where you walked past cams and the doors just like randomly shut.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Imposters
know.
can do that.
Imposters
Doesn't mean
can
I
do
am
that.
one.
Nah, you are.
No, you are. Uh-oh.
Let's fire Emeraldo into space for his birthday.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Happy birthday!
Crazy.
Happy birthday,
Hey!
Insane. You're really voting out the wrong person.
It'll be funny though. But it'll be funny. But it'll be funny though.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Oh my.
Yay, there we go.
Yeah.
You know what's the problem?
Tasks and we're good.
It's the fact that this face is the arbiter of our justice every time.
You better swear to God, I'll get you.
Oh, one day. Now then. Have any other tasks? No. I stay here. Most impressive. Most powerful. You know what's the thing? Is that I can tell that Alita's thinking about something. I don't know what it is. But, oh. I should go fix that. I'll go fix it. Where not where? Why does that song pop in my head whenever I'm walking around in this game? There we are. Nice. Fix the other one. Do. How do I get to this room? Oh. No. Well, that seems suspicious. I feel like with the oh yeah, there was one thing. There was another thing I noticed with this game. I feel like this game is one of those fine examples of just how wild it could be. Oh, there's 5. That tracks. How many people are alive now? I don't even remember. I feel like this game, as a viewed game, you know, when you're watching someone play it, I feel like it changes rather rapidly. You know, it's like, oh, interesting. Because both the chat and the player have different information, so it kind of turns into an interesting. It's like. It is like watching a play where, you know, like the chat and the players have different amounts of information. Therefore, you have dramatic irony, which is quite fun to watch. You know, this character face, absolutely silly. I appreciate this. I feel like this is like the problem is that every time I load in, this face is just staring at the camera. So it's like I'm looking at the audience like, hey, you believe this? You see this, chat? Just staring at Alita like, I see.
Oh,
Right,
no!
Right. You're not fucking slick. What is that? I knew it was fucking you the entire time.
What happened?
He fucking
What?
lights turned off. I see Mina, Rai, and me were stuck in like the little area. What's it called again? What's the fucking thing called? Storage. And I was running away for Raya, or I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
It's Ree.
Oh, it's Ree? Oh my god, I'm gonna be so happy to say that.
Yeah.
We were running around and I was a bit suspicious of Ree because being is because I don't know if she like self-reported just to save her own skin and throw her teammate under the bus or anything. And I was a little bit skeptical. And there were times where she would chase me around like in the cafeteria and stuff, and I would be running away like to the other side. And as we got stuck there, no, I was scared of you. And then as soon as we were running from storage to lights, I noticed that like I didn't see either two of them, and I see them and I see Mia's body like in the doorway, and I'm just sitting here like, okay, like so this happened. So this happened.
If it helps at all for exoneration, me and Alita quite literally sat in the cafeteria for the entire time.
We did. I'll be honest, I was a little sus of you for a second when you started running off on your own, but I will vouch that we were together basically the whole time. I was following you.
I was standing there just having a soliloquy towards chat, just staring at the screen with the stupid
that makes
face.
sense.
And it was just like, well, a lot of my tasks are done, so I might as well just sit here and yap. I mean, what else am I gonna do?
So
Gotta
who
waste
else has tasks left?
I already finished my last task at the very left side. I don't remember the button game.
It might well be that the tasks that are left might be for some who are dead.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Dead have to do tasks still.
So, thought process.
I say we vote.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Who are we voting?
Where your heart desires, my friend.
Okay.
Dang. I see how it is.
I volunteer.
Volunteer.
Oh!
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Uh-oh.
Stinky.
Peculiar.
I'm gonna cry.
Well, this button seems very tempting. Please. Please let me have the button. Please let me have the button. Okay. we're gonna do this now.
Yes, good plan.
Okay. So who was the other person who was in that thing?
It was me, Mia, I think. No, Hina. I said Mia. Why the fuck do I keep saying Mia? And Ree.
Okay. So the person who could have vented, who was in there could have vented, therefore leaving.
No, see, here's the thing, right? Because I'm a little bit confused by it as well. Because like we were, all three of us were there, and it took me a moment to realize that they were gone from storage, so it would have given the person a window of time to go from the other side of like where the entrance of light is and kill that person. So I'm a little bit confused as to why isn't Ree.
I can vouch for Daichi and Fox because we spent a lot of time together.
Yeah, I did my tasks. I've been a good little tentacle monster.
Yeah, but you said that one of them disappeared in the beginning, so I was a bit confused by that as well.
Who disappeared out of us?
I don't know.
Okay.
You said
So
that
I have a theory. So I have a game theory, as they were. We have a 50-50 chance of getting the right person between Daichi and Tina. This is how I see this.
I just want to say, Hina was following me around forever before she died and was fine for the next voting. I had ample time. I could have done something if I was bad. I swear on a stack of Necronomicons, I'm a good little man.
Right, but what I understand here is that we have a 50% chance of firing the right person into space. Because me and Alita basically could just like both vote on somebody and fire them into orbit.
Yep.
Pretty much.
So the thought process is, it's one of you two, and we have to vote for the right one.
It's not me.
I'm saying Tina.
I would say I would argue it, but at the same time, if you like think that that's the right call, I mean, go for it. But I'm not the one begging to not be killed here.
I see.
I'm not begging. I'm just making my defenses.
Then your defense is what exactly?
My defense is that I
fire Daichi into space.
No,
Fire
no.
Daichi to space.
Fire Daichi into space.
Oh, y'all pulled through.
I hate Emerald so much. You did not like what?
Dude, that's
What part of
crazy.
Okay,
There was
no, let
four
me
of
tell you
us.
something.
No, there was 4 of us, and there was like 2 people
Emerald,
at the
man.
same time.
No, because I'm
You
like,
did it.
dude, no, because the reason being why I didn't kill 2 people there is because 2 others were already on their way to like the electrical room. How the fuck are we gonna run away from that? And it's like, oh yeah, we weren't there the entire time. Like, bro.
Tina, you literally
could've
talked
just-
about self-reporting, and I'm laughing over here.
Oh my
Like,
God.
oh, she's
I
gonna
mean,
self-report to save her own skin.
I mean,
Yeah,
here's
I
the thing.
was
Oh, no.
You could have. Here's the thing, Tina. You could have vented. I could have just shapeshifted out of there.
That's so stupid because you shapeshifted into someone who died already. Like, how's that gonna work out?
To be fair,
Is that what happened?
I guess to be fair,
it
do
happens.
you actually get to choose who you shapeshifted to, or is it random?
Yes, you could choose.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like, I guess the problem is, how do you choose somebody without accidentally running into that person?
Sometimes
Because
it's
you
a
have to
panic
play the
roll.
odds.
Yeah,
You
that's
have,
the hard part.
you have to play the
Sometimes
odds.
it's a panic roll, because what I do is I kill them and then I shapeshift.
The real
Yeah,
panic.
that worked out real well
Well,
for
now
you
we know your
because,
MO.
It did.
Whoever
I feel-
stabbed me got reported instantly.
I feel like the real problem would be if you watched somebody else walk by you that
I'm
was
going
like
to
the 2 of the
increase
same
amount
person.
of
Like, huh?
tasks. I'm gonna increase the amount of tasks.
You
we
need
can
to
do.
increase
Hey, how's it going today?
anonymous voting and
let me turn the chat real
anonymous
quick.
voting.
Yeah,
anonymous
happy
voting.
Pink Halloween indeed. I hope everyone's having a happy
my
Pink
chat just
Halloween,
pointed out,
as you
apparently
say.
when I went to go fix lights,
Today's been a good
you
one.
popped out of the
This
top
collab is
from out of
very
nowhere, and I
jam-packed,
didn't even
but we
notice
have
it.
many
My
fun
chat
people
didn't
here.
Damn, that's
didn't say
crazy.
anything.
Your chat is okay. I'm sorry.
Yo,
No,
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 I will
no,
try my
no,
best
no,
to-
no, because literally I had to go. I was pretending.
If I can
to
help
check
it,
up
I will
there,
try my
like,
best
oh
to
my
get
God, hi.
links
I was
for
like, is
everybody
someone
when
dead
I
up here?
can.
No, it's not here. So thank you. Let me just go back here.
None of us did intros. We
So
just kind
glad
of
you
we
guys
started playing and
mentioned that
started
posts
going for
needed
it.
to be
So
tasks,
we're just
'cause
having fun.
I completely freaking forgot. So
Oh,
thank
no.
you.
Oh,
I'm so
no.
glad.
Yeah, if you
By the
die,
way,
still
wait.
you still gotta do your
See.
job.
Oh, you know what? I probably should
Was
have.
it you who caught
Okay.
Emeraldo and got him ejected? Because
One
if so, I
step.
appreciate that.
Yes.
I died
One
off the
step. Let
rip,
me-
bro.
Yeah,
She
because I
squished.
saw both of you walking together.
Let me
as I was
adjust my
working on that
settings real quick
task
so I
and
can also
suddenly
deafen when I
stab,
can.
And then instant report. I'm like, well, somebody's avenging
Fuck.
me tonight.
Wait, who are we missing?
Mines.
Daichi, thank you
yo.
thank you for saving me.
At key
Yeah, yeah.
binds.
You
Thank you.
avenged me, my friend.
Toggle deafen.
I'm
Thank
here.
you for actually not killing me.
good.
And you know what?
Okay.
Well, yeah,
Even though you
good.
deserved it.
I told
Should
you I
work.
wouldn't lie.
Even though you deserved it.
What do you mean? I just
Okay, there we go. I can now deafen when I can. So yeah, hope everyone's doing well today. We have a lot going on.
I wonder whose fault
All right.
that is.
Can we have
it's
a
your
bigger
guys'
map
fault.
question mark because
Yeah,
Is it though? Is it because
You're-
right after you
actually,
stabbed me?
we're just having a
Yeah, because
very
right
tiny
after
map.
you stabbed me, Ree came and reported right behind you because she watched you do it.
So
You could have like
wonder
waited
whose
a
fault
split.
it is.
Yeah, it is Emerald. I will say you would have to wait a little bit for them to group up a little bit because she was further from me and I could not press the button. I'm just like, why? Why'd you do it?
Damn.
That is true. The kill distance is short, so.
So
Goober.
what I'm gonna do to prevent myself from being kicked again from the game because laptops suck, I'm just gonna mute my mic on my headset so I don't have to like try to alt tab because that's when I like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's game time. Huh. What is my what are my tasks, quote unquote? I need to go back. I didn't even read. I just went for it. Question. Close every door. It's time to close every door. It's time to see. It's time to see if I know how to be imposter. The man monster. Baby. What am I doing? I actually have no idea what I'm doing. How does one begin? How does one begin? It's like looking at the map, I'm just like, what do I do? Oh, it is. Okay. I had to really stare at that for a moment. I was like, what am I looking at? What am I looking at, man? I'm sabotaged. Plus. I don't know what to do. I have never I will say it's been so long since I've been an imposter that I'm like, what am I doing? Close all doors again. God bless. Hmm.
Okay, so
Okay, where
what
was
just
this?
happened? Squishy's dead. Where was the
Squishy.
body?
Wow, yeah, wow, that's okay, so I saw them running away from just killing the person because they just died, but they were shapeshift into the dead person.
Oh.
So I couldn't
Wow.
really see who it
I mean,
was.
We did
I
just
see.
hear someone's
earlier.
MO about this.
They are in like the very entrance, like near dropship and also electrical. You know where that little hole where you go like towards like the end and it's like the little area in the top corner.
Left
like
side or
electrical.
right side?
Wait.
It's
Where
the
was
left
the body?
side.
Where was the body?
I am telling you right now.
Okay.
In front of electrical, like the right at the door, pretty
Mm.
much.
Because I saw Squishy around O2. I guess that was the shapeshifted one though.
Oh, that's weird.
No,
Wait, where's
because
electrical?
yeah,
Like at the bottom of like where
at
the
the very
boiler.
Could be, yeah.
Oh.
No, I think that was Squishy. The
Is there a
actual
vent up
Squishy,
there?
but
Is that
That
like
was only
a
a moment ago.
that a connection? Is there a vent up
moment
there?
ago?
It's
just
on the
was
very,
I have
it's
no
on the very
idea.
left side. It's on the very left side, but it's like
Yeah.
really
Okay.
hard to get to without being seen.
They were
Okay.
Real
just like
fast,
I
I
said, they were
want
just
to
killed.
vouch for
Mhm.
Daichi.
Hi.
Daichi was doing water or whatever the water by the bottom
Yeah,
left
boiler room.
is.
Yeah, bottom left.
Boiler room, yes.
Mhm.
So
I was in O2.
we
Mm.
were
question.
together. I did
So-
have
I mean, I
Hina
think
with
there was
me
like 4 of us
too.
have communication or something.
So
We
question,
tried to-
Emeraldo was
direction-
also bottom left with us too. So
And I noticed the cluster near comms as well on my
Yeah,
way up that
that.
direction.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
like.
So
it
and
was
those
all
guys
in the
did
comms
fast.
room.
It's
Yeah,
hard
that
to
was
say at this
me.
point. Then
Yeah, so they were all good.
Who was all in the comms
I
room?
saw Herbalink down at
Me.
the bottom.
I'm
Like, we
sorry.
were in
What color
whatever
are
room that
you?
was called.
I'm green.
Oh.
Sorry.
We got two greens on here. Elaborate.
There's
green.
there's
Dark
pine
green.
green and then there's
Okay.
lime green.
I know. I'm
Okay,
just
so
making-
Emeraldo was with us. So
Okay,
yeah, I was
Hina
with
and
them
I
in
can
the
vouch.
water.
And I can vouch because I saw you guys all in the cluster, and you guys just fixed comms as I walked past.
Where were
Right.
you, Fox?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, my brain's trying to do the like the pathing because my brain forgot all the names. The moment I'm asked, I'm like, wait, my brain. It's like,
That's
wait,
not
okay.
the question.
No,
Where were you?
no,
on
I'm
the
trying
map?
to I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember the
Are you
names of the
really?
places. That was the
Because
thing
you
I was
said
trying to do.
Fox.
Because there was
Fox and there's
because
Fox.
I walked the.
Right?
Well, hang on. I was trying to remember the name of it because it was O2, and then there was the
Sus.
trash. I'm trying to remember the
Send him
names.
to the shadow room.
I was trying to remember the names.
Right,
I'm not
middle.
voting yet.
I didn't remember the names of the places though.
Left, right, middle's all you gotta say.
Left, right,
Oh my
middle.
God.
Oh, wow. It's 50-50.
To be fair, you would not let him explain.
I was like,
voting.
I was like, okay, I don't know which. I forgot the name of it, and I was like, oh yeah, wait, I forgot left and right. All right, chat. That was too damn close. that was too close. Oh, geez. Okay, all the doors are. This is not good. Okay, we need to close doors. I need to stay with somebody. I'll stay with Alita, because Alita's good. Alita's trustworthy. I'm sure this won't go poorly. Wait, where's Alita? Hello. There's things. Where am I? Where's... Okay, I need to go like to a task, as it were, right? I need to go to a task, because I think that would clear me out a little bit. Because maybe being at a task would help. Wait, where is this task? What the heck? Where is this thing? Friggin... Where to G? It's like, that was probably the scariest thing I could have done, honestly. That was way too close. Okay, wait, where's... Oh, hello. Hello, my friend. You. Hello. Oh god, I gotta find somewhere safe. Let's see. Oh, bless America. I'm like so tense now. That was so scary. I swear, this entire thing scares me. It is so scary every time.
Yeah, I was so close to finishing that.
I was gonna say, on the cams, I saw Kura.
What?
Emeraldo,
Hmm?
What?
where are you right now?
I am in the bottom left building of the base. Not bottom left, bottom right, where the gems are.
So you're in the specimen room.
Yes.
Oh, I was there too. I was doing the thing. I was doing the thing with him.
So you guys are confirmed together?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I just saw Emeraldo near O2 in the boiler room, and then all I saw when I go up towards electrical is Alita's dead body.
Yeah, I saw you too because that's how I was leaving to head towards the specimen.
How did you get there so fast is the real question, though.
Me too. I agree with that because you were in the top left by cams.
You said you were in the O2 area, but that was just recently. But you also just said you're in specimen, but that takes.
Yeah, because I just.
It's also a shapeshifter.
Yeah, it could be a shapeshifter. That's why I just want to know where your location is.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, hold on a second. Nick said that their his Among Us crashed again.
No.
Well, I also want to mention
that
that Kura is dead, and Kura I saw was dead on cams by the drill. I think it is. So just wondering. I was hanging around Daichi. So Daichi, I think, is okay.
Yeah.
Tina, where were you?
What can I say?
I was running around trying to do my task, but I was like getting very scared, especially to Daichi when he looked at me like in a room alone, and then I just ran away from Daichi.
How about you, Link?
What are you talking about?
Where were you, Link?
I did see
I was doing the
Emma.
card task in office, and then I was checking vitals, and I saw that 2 was dead. I was gonna press the button, but y'all did the body.
How about you, Fox?
Oh, me? Let's see. Make sure I get my path because I always names are tough right now. So it's the I went north around. I went north after I hung around. I was walking around with Alita during that time where we were all in that big group, and then Alita left me, so I went to the lab, and then I forgot where I was, and then I looked at my map, realized that my task was in specimen, went to specimen, saw Emeraldo, and I was like, okay, I'll hang out with him, and then we hung out together for a while, and then the button got pressed.
I'm sus of Link and Fox, just putting that out there.
I'm sus of Emeraldo. I'm so sorry, my dear friend.
Same here.
Everyone's always sussing me, okay? This isn't.
How long does it take you to do the light task? You stood there for a while.
You killed me off rip last time.
In my head, I always just think, sometimes it is really suspicious when someone stands in front of it, but then I also think sometimes I just sit there and I screw up the clicking.
my brain also shuts off. My brain also shuts off at times. Okay.
Chat. I'm a friggin' demon. This is excellent. This is most excellent indeed. Oh god. Alright, brain. Let me out here. Yes. Yes, the plan. It's all coming together, yes. I think I have a plan, but it's really, really bad. So I need to find Daichi. Daichi, hello. The objective is simple. We find Daichi, we isolate Daichi, and we hang out with Daichi. The objective is to turn into Daichi, like leave Daichi, is to like split from the group, turn into Daichi, and then like kill someone. Alright, I'm gonna hang out with Herb. Whoa, what are you doing up here? What are you doing up here, man? Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna do that real quick.
The hallway going from specimen room to laboratory.
Did you see who was behind you, Daichi? Because I saw who was with you.
There was Fox that was around my area at one point that was kind of just like lingering and not really doing a whole lot and following me, and then disappeared. And I don't remember who they went with after.
You don't think it's Fox then?
I'm gonna say something, and this is gonna make me sound really sus, but I initially was with Link when we left the meeting room, and we went up, But we split off before I went into the lab because I had to go back to the specimen room, and I took the long way around for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the last time I saw him was right before I went into lab.
Yeah, and I was with Emeraldo.
Okay, so where did everybody else go?
I'm in comms.
So I was
My tablet is
behind
messed
you doing the little rocket drill task, and then the body,
Yeah.
happened. So I was behind you.
Right, you were
stopped,
behind me.
and then I saw Fox.
Chat?
I thought it was going to be your body.
I have to lie. I have to lie through my damn teeth right now.
So
Yeah, I was a little nervous. That's kind of why I like dipped and went up for a second before Fox could like continue following me.
I didn't want to follow you into a place by yourself because that seems like it would really like be awful to follow you and then just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna follow you to this place. I'm sure this won't look suspicious at all. Like
This won't end well.
that seems like that also feels like it would be like really incriminating because then if the shapeshifter came by, turned into me, and then killed you, it would be like, well, how do I explain this one? He literally is me. how do I explain this?
What about you? What about you, Mirror?
I already said. So I was by the rocket ship, and I saw you.
Confirm.
So Fox and Daichi go to the right, and then someone died. So I was clicking the little boxes, all 4 of them, and then people died.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes,
Who wants to stick with me?
I'll stick with you.
Okay.
It worked out for me last time.
I trust
Alright.
Daichi.
So if you
Also,
trust Daichi, do you trust me then?
what color are you?
Dark blue. I'm in a sailor uniform.
I don't have an opinion just
Amazing.
yet.
Thank
You were good for a little bit, but
A little
I
bit.
haven't hung around.
I trust-
I
I
haven't hung
trust
around
a little
you.
bit.
I just a little bit.
Oh,
because
also,
they,
go on.
I trust them a little bit because they had a huge opportunity to kill me at the very corner of the map. So
Oh,
I
God.
would, like,
Oh, no.
I got overwhelmingly
Oh.
voted. Holy crap.
Jesus Christ.
Let's
Real
find out.
fast, Daichi, I am being told by Lex to ask your opinion of Mayo.
I don't know what they were talking about Mayo, but you know what though? Honestly, very funny. I feel bad though. Emeraldo has to do this all on his own again. Oh, no, well, it's actually the reverse of last time. What is Emeraldo doing? I am like hard lift. I was doing lifting. All right. Well, you know what? I died reasonably though. That I feel like the amount of times I had to quite literally lie through my teeth did not feel great, admittedly, but it was very funny. It was very funny. Oh, I should haunt. Let's see. Where is Emeraldo? There he is. All right, I'm gonna watch. I watch. I watch. Very intriguing. Very intriguing. Very impressive. We're just sitting here. Ready. Hey, but hey, he might be less suspect because he was the imposter last time. Yes, he does have. He has room to work, and also he doesn't have to worry about. He doesn't have to worry about doing this stuff because I can do this, because I can do the sabotages, so I can mess with stuff, which might give him some more room to work. Honestly, he might have more room to do stuff, which will be good. That said, the shapeshifter stuff is so fun. I like that a lot. Mechanically, it is a little strange, but oh my god, if you can figure out some like galaxy-brained plays with it, you could definitely do some stuff with it. 100%. 1,000,000%, as they say. I'm just going to keep locking doors. I'm just gonna keep locking doors behind everybody. It's very funny. It is very funny. Wow, they almost didn't make it in time for that. That's actually crazy. Wow. Man. To lock all the doors again. Time to lock every door ever. Where'd he go? I can still sabotage. Probably the most important thing I can do is just bink, bonk, bink, bonk, press buttons. Buttons. Press bouton. Very powerful, very excellent. Oh, that's really good. Holy crap, nice. Oh, he has the ability to clean up bodies. No wonder he was doing stuff. Okay, that's good. Very excellent. Very, very good. I just saw this message. I appreciate the free chiropractor appointment, Fox. Oh my goodness. Oh, your bliss. Time to close every door. Close every door. Yes. Welcome, birthday boy. It is funny that Emeraldo got imposter twice in a row. I think that's very funny. Turn up the music a little bit. Music. Just a little bit. I could probably adjust these a little bit.
Question.
Yeah.
Why'd you come out the hole?
The hole?
Oh no!
Oh no, he got. Oh no, he got caught. He got caught. Oh no.
Lights turned on, and I saw you coming out of nowhere and trying to hide. As soon as I came out, I saw you in the very corner. Yeah, you were.
I came from comms building.
Why are you lying?
The comms building is right there.
Why are you laughing?
From there.
Oh no, my boy is so stuck now.
Hina is dead on the left side of the map by comms. Emeraldo and Ree both went left. The lights went out.
Oh no.
I saw Emeraldo in that area. Open the door, fix the lights, and Hina is dead.
Oh no.
I
Yeah.
am sus.
This is bad.
Emeraldo, why'd you come out the hole?
I said I came out of the comms
Also, I
building.
want to say I'm sorry, Fox.
Emeraldo, why'd you come out the hole?
I came out of the comms building.
But why'd you come out of the hole?
Why'd you
I
come out the hole?
didn't.
That hole's kind of sus.
What are you? What
Yeah.
are you? A
This
groundhog?
hole was made for me.
What are you guys?
This shape.
Yeah, no, it's not a detective. It's the fact that I saw you.
Isn't
coming out
this
the
a
hole.
Didn't
detective
come
game?
out of the hole.
Yes, you did come out the
Oh.
hole.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't hit her.
Okay, funny story.
I did not.
I actually didn't hit her.
I did not. He didn't come out the hole.
Uh-huh.
He-
All right,
he-
wait, hang on a step. Hang on a step. Hang on a step.
he was
Hang on a step.
invisible.
Let them in.
2 for 2 over there, Emeraldo.
I wasn't lying. I didn't come out of the hole.
he just happened to walk by and everyone's like, why'd you come out that hole? It's like, oh god dang it.
It's because in my perspective in the bottom corner, while I was running away, the lights turn on. All of a sudden, I see a green guy jumping out of somewhere and just running like to where I just came out of, and I'm like, where'd you? It's like, and I'm
Oh
like,
my
did
God.
you really just jump out of the hole while the lights are on?
I will say the number of times where I stood behind somebody, shapeshifted into them, and just stared at them for a moment, just like, hey, hi, hi.
It was you. It was you, Fox.
No, every time somebody found
Great.
every time somebody found a body and you saw the person walking away, yeah, that was me. That was me. That was
He can't
me.
explain himself, bro. We
Bro,
gotta get him
by the
next
way,
time.
Fox.
He can't explain himself.
I told you guys.
Well, no.
He couldn't give you a straight answer.
Well, no, in the first case, absolutely forgot how to explain the map. First time, I absolutely forgot. The second time, oh wait, how many times can I use this excuse before they catch on?
Oh my god.
Bro, like,
How many times can you do?
no way, man.
How many times can I try
I'd
this
like to
excuse before it stops
apologize.
working?
I'd like to apologize for like not going with you. We like, yeah, I'll go with you. And then the game started and I blinked and I was like, what am I doing? Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then I think it was
so
worse because
sorry.
I was right there menacingly staring. Just like, I feel like here's the problem.
Menacingly.
Every interaction with no voices, every interaction that you guys have with my character is 10 times more
Okay,
sus because of
thank
this
you.
stupid face.
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe,
I mean,
okay.
he's got a
I will-
point.
Yeah.
I will say, Terry, I re-put the code, like the room code in the Discord.
Discord.
oh my goodness.
Actually, on that,
I
Yeah,
think
the
you
chat,
were safe.
the chat was really my chat was like,
Bro, they almost kicked me out.
that first time everybody caught me doing something, and it was like, well, I saw well shoot pop up in my chat. I'm like, okay, I gotta talk myself out of this one. I gotta get out of this
just
one.
remember, just remember. You guys remember when Markiplier played that way back, and he just pulled that big brain? It was Sean.
Yeah.
I saw him do it, and he actually did it.
I said yes.
You gotta
missed
just
that, man.
And then to go and play his
Great.
video later. I am never going to complete. I'm never gonna pull that off again. He's like, nope, no, you're not.
never.
Okay.
All right, on that.
Hey,
note,
hey, Drifter, how's it going
just to make
today?
Sure, Terry.
Oh, let me. I'll turn really quick and talk to chat. Yeah, guys, that imposter round didn't go super hot, but it was really funny. Hey, Drifter, how's it going today? Hope things are well. Hope everyone's enjoying. As Echo put it, Pink Halloween. Hope everyone's doing well. Today's been good. We're already. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the hour mark. Okay, I hope everyone's ready for a good weekend. We have Thankfully, this weekend looks really empty, so that's good. It gives us some time to rest and recharge, so hope everyone's doing well.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right. I'll see you guys.
Can everyone post their like socials somewhere after
Yeah,
we're done? 'Cause I would love to
absolutely.
follow and collab and everything at the end of this. I love you guys.
Oh yeah, I need it. Oh yeah, we.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, Emeraldo, maybe perhaps make a text channel with so people can make like a list of it.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah,
Very excellent.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
I had to pop out for a moment because I had to address the chat, or as I like to call it, the fourth person perspective on the story we are telling.
No, that's a very
Alright.
good way of putting it.
Let me
Alright,
just say, I have one more game and then I got bounced too.
All right,
Okay.
I'll go ahead and drop mine.
Alright.
If it helps any, I'll drop my link in the introduction in the social links channel.
Yeah,
and then
I'll do the same.
Oh, Drifter,
Yeah, like I
I've said
said, my
it
DMs are always open,
does seem
so
like
hit me
it
up
does seem like
literally
Valentine's Day
anytime.
does invite a lot of the
All right, you guys
like
have
the
fun.
feelings to be
Bye.
brought up immediately.
Bye. Thanks for playing.
Thanks for playing.
Sai-chan.
You're so nice.
Terry,
Yes.
I did put the code in
But,
the general chat for you. So
I do hope that
like the room code for
dude,
Among
it's
Us.
good to hear that you're doing all right though. Yeah, I do think sometimes
Among
Valentine's Day
Us.
does bring up
Are
a
you in
lot
the
of
right? Are you in the right region?
does bring up a lot of deep feelings.
That'll be a
Yeah,
big
that was my problem.
In the
Good that you're
North
doing okay though.
America
Yeah.
server.
Yeah, North America server.
Alrighty, I will pop back into the voice chat.
Nah.
They put me in Europe.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah, I was in
that was
Asia.
that was what the default one was for a
Nah.
while to actually make things work.
It was Europe and Asia. I think Europe was us for a while, but it was strange. Also, Drifto, it's very good to hear that your recovery is going well. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I
There we
think
go.
post surgery stuff is always super. It's always a little stressful. So
Yeah, someone
it's good
already
that
got
things are
blue.
recovering well.
I'm sorry.
Oh, back
You
to the collab thingamajig. If I second that, please, anybody, everybody, put your stuff in. I'd love to follow all of you, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to do a collab with a new person every quarter this year. That is my goal for myself.
Hey.
Yeah,
Very
so
cool.
That's a good goal.
anybody-
That's very nice.
If anybody wants to do something, hit me up. Let me know.
Yeah, my two goals is to do because last year I did a few collabs. Notably Emeraldo and Alita. We did Phasmophobia, which was very fun.
Yeah.
And
I am always down for Phasmo.
but
love
it's like I told myself I should try and do a couple more because one glaring spot in my usual variety of games is I usually miss multiplayer games. It is like it is a spot I do lack.
Lockdown.
Oh yeah, we do. I do have
I
that.
love
I do
Lockdown
have
Protocol.
Lockdown
Always down for
Protocol.
Lockdown.
I have that too.
Lockdown, Phasmo, I love those.
It's just a better version
I
of
don't even
this.
know what lockdown is.
It's
Lockdown
not Lockdown
Protocol.
Protocol.
Alrighty. Oh god. I forgot. This map is huge. Yeah, the map is huge. I've muted and deafened. Alright, what am I doing? Oh, god, this place is huge. I forgot. This place is very large. One could say too large. But not yet. Where am I going? Oh wait, lights. Oh, I can fix lights right here. Nice. There we go. That was easy. I keep trying to navigate with the map. Opinions on Mayo. Lexaeon? Opinions on Mayo. Personal, like, here's the thing. In moderation, it can be good on some things. I'm personally not a fan of cold, like, how would I put it? Like, if I get something in a fast food place, great example is the Baconator comes with mayo. That I'm fine with. Usually, like, I don't put mayo on, like, cold deli sandwiches myself. Not my go-to condiment, but I understand it. I understand why people like it, rather. I do not begrudge the mayonnaise. Only half sus. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, oh, thank you for joining the library, Lexaeon. Honestly, fair though. Fair question. I think that's fair. It is not the strangest question I've ever fielded. American mayo passed for me. Japanese Kewpie mayo, though. Japanese Kewpie mayo? I am unaware of this type of mayo. I'm very curious to what it is. Okay, that is really far out of the way, so I'm gonna use. I'll go deal with that in a moment. There we go. Probably should go deal with that, huh? I'll go deal with it. I'll go deal with it. It's fine. I'm sure I can fix this. Huh. Where the heck? Oh. Okay, it's done. Cool. A bit more acidic compared to your kind, I see. Yeah, it's like, the thing I know most is that, not sure I can explain the flavor. What I understand is it probably goes differently with like sandwiches and stuff. The thing I know, is that, American mayo, like Hellman's, it's much better for a very select window of ingredients. Like, there are some ingredients you wouldn't want to use it with, right? I think that's where I would draw the line. I think it's like, it's one of those things where it's also true that if you don't grow up with it, if you don't grow up like eating it regularly, I think it can be tough. I personally just I didn't have many things with mayo in it, honestly. Like, it just wasn't the thing that I ever gravitated towards. I think, like, oh god. Alright.
What is with this map? It's so freaking huge. Oh, 3 people are dead.
3 people are dead.
This map is fucking massive,
no.
Jesus.
I
don't even know how to get on the ledges.
Yeah, I was like,
what?
so I only found yellow. I didn't find them all in a group. They were in, if I'm correct, in showers in the bottom, like, hold on, I gotta put my fingers up real quick. Left, bottom left of showers, pretty much.
So on the right side with me, Emeraldo, Link, Fox, and Gree. I was with Emeraldo probably most of the time. And then towards the end, it was Fox, Emeraldo, and me. I'm assuming it's middle. This is the first time I'm playing this map, but yeah, I think was it in the middle?
You guys all went up to the meeting room, and I went to the cockpit.
Yeah, I saw Ree only the one time, and that was in the meeting room. They looked at me very confused because I walked by them.
Yeah.
So Link, after you left me on the right side of the map, where did you go?
I went to the cargo bay, and there was a task with the fuel there. I still have to fuel it up.
Yeah, chat.
So when you say, because I don't know this map, when you say cargo bay, which direction is that?
It's on the right.
Even the best condiments.
There's a map button.
Like good game design elements, the best condiments go with the best combos.
Okay, I see.
And
you can't put one good thing and one good thing together if they don't actually work together.
Electrical.
Like mayonnaise and I would say something like
I'm trying to figure out
like you wouldn't do mayonnaise
in the kitchen. I went to cargo bay to do the safe, and that took me.
I'm trying to think of like what would actually go bad with mayonnaise.
And now I'm trying to figure out how to go to the kitchen.
Probably like sour cream and onion chips like directly on it.
What's that?
But maybe that's just. I don't think that's bad.
Yeah, just go
Imagine
down.
somebody did that.
Literally,
I just don't think you use mayonnaise as like a dip,
the little
though.
black openings are the doors, so just go down the showers and then all the way across to the armory. Going across the armory, then like there's a kitchen.
So where was Alita found?
In the left. Hold on. In the left, bottom showers. I will say Alita kept checking on me over and over again, like in the beginning. And then when I went to the vault, like I think I saw like in the gap room / meeting room, like white, green, Emeraldo green. Who else? I think orange.
I mean, Link's right there.
That was great.
I don't remember.
What were you doing?
I told you I went to the cargo bay to try and figure out the safe, and then I got lost trying to figure out how to go over to the kitchen because I have a task over there.
Fuck me, I guess.
Oh,
damn.
Dude, yeah. Ran out of time.
Oh.
I heard two ODaMs at the same time.
Yeah, Drifter, I think you're right though. I think it's like because I don't do dips very often. It's like when I do, it's like queso. You know, like the stuff like very specifically queso, right? Or like I guess salsa. Salsa's like the big one for me personally. It's funny because I wrap food conversation and game design conversation a lot because I feel like it's like it follows similar principles where it's simultaneously a science and an art. Because there are scientific ways to get good game design, just as there are ways to get good cooking. But you don't get either in a vacuum, like, oh, you do this scientific thing. Oh my god, on stream I get the perfectly across wires? I'm savoring this for a moment. Pardon. Oh, it's so satisfying. But use Nutella with peanut butter. I don't eat Nutella as a general thing though, so that's a little. Not because I've had Nutella before and it's fine, but it's like it's just chocolate. I don't know. It's fine. It's like it's like if I'm gonna have peanut butter, I'm just gonna eat peanut butter. You know, it's like I don't do Nutella. But that is more of a quirk of me than I think a matter of like course of the flavor profile. But it's like there's a matter of science when it comes to food and games, but it's all wrapped in the fact that there's an art to it. Like you don't like when you just get like if you're like making like a grilled cheese sandwich, for example, with like mayonnaise as like the chunky or smooth. I prefer smooth, but I see the like chunky is best for, if I recall correctly, chunky's best for like. I think chunky's better for, like, using in things that aren't sandwiches, in my opinion. Like, if you're making a sandwich, I think smooth is better, but chunky is good for, like... Oh. There we go. I really hope someone activates that. Oh. So it goes. Hello, Tina. I don't trust that. I did complete all my tasks, so I have time. But I think the key thing again, it's like just like with game design I can't begrudge somebody for liking something that's not inherently cursed, right? Like heck, I think I've discussed at length on stream the difference between like how pineapple on pizza can be good, and it's really a matter of like what your base ingredients are, right? Like the example I always use is if you have a sweet sauce and cheeses that go well with fruit, then of course it's going to taste good when you make pineapple on pizza. But if you make a pineapple, like if you do the same thing with like like the spicier sauces, it's going to taste awful. Energy sword, that looks good. I've tried sliced cheese with peanut butter, surprisingly not horrible. So like, and again, I think it comes down to like the minutia where it's like, what if you use a certain type of cheese, it goes good with peanut butter. And conversely, it's like the oh, what was it? I know some people would do like the Cheez-Its with peanut butter, and it's like I can't say that's bad because it's like I don't know, it probably tastes warm. Probably tastes very warm. That salty sweet combo. Yeah. Some people really hate salty sweet combos though. I have learned that. That is actually something that I do know, is that some people really hate that combo. Other people are really into it. Where was the body? Where is it? Where's that body? Body, where's the body? I saw the body, where's the body? But I saw the ping, where is it? It's down here. There. There it is. Aha. Okay, so I found this body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so there are two problems I see that I foresee. One, that it was in a room with a vent nearby. It was also in a room where me and Ree had to run. We saw the ping. We both saw the ping, I assume, and we ran down to it. Which, as we ran down, it kind of exonerates Ree to me that the two of us ran down, and they did not immediately kill me upon finding the body. I think they were panicking, but
yeah, I was.
because we found Emeraldo dead in that room.
Oh.
Yeah, he was in the security room, right in front of the monitors too.
My question is, how long is the cooldown for the kill timer?
I believe it's like seems like it's like 15 seconds.
I always play. I thought it was 30, but
30?
I know you can change it in the settings.
Yeah.
So you might have gotten saved by a like cooldown.
I could have if I wasn't already aware of who the killer was.
Fair.
Now the question becomes, Herb,
What's up?
Can you please tell me where you were?
I was doing that nuke thing. I was running to the nuke.
The nuke thing?
Yeah, the flashing where it was like, you know, it was going
Oh,
off.
the big whomp whomp
Yeah,
whomp
that.
thing.
I was running to one of those.
I see. Tina, can you please explain? Can you give me the last thing you were doing?
The last thing that I was doing is I was going to the armory since I had to go all the way, like, because my dumbass thought that I had to go all the way around from showers, then engineer room, armory, kitchen. But before I could reach the electrical, the alarm went off, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to go, and I just went all the way around instead of going through their little shortcut through electrical.
Right. Daichi, do you happen to know? Remember the last thing you did?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to do the armory download thingamajig, and then everything started going whamp, 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 and I'm still trying to get my bearings on this map and where to go for the deactivating it.
Okay, so then you would have seen Tina, correct?
I think so.
Because you both said armory. You both said armory.
I think I remember seeing you.
Well, we gotta vote. We gotta vote.
Tina.
Alright, let's do it.
Not me.
Damn. All right, I think we just lost. Yeah, we just lost.
And here begins my villain arc.
Back at Kobe.
It was a for me. My problem was that I was so stuck between. In my head, I was like, I wanted so hard to say Daichi because my brain was like, but would he actually? But would he? In my head, no. The thing was, though, was like, but I was like, the problem I had was that it was like, the problem was that I didn't know if I
a pad thing, and all he gave me was I'm an armory. That's it.
Well, no. The thing was that the thing was that
I gave you a whole ass pad thing.
No, the problem was that both of you said armory, and my brain was like, he would have seen, but either one of you would have seen the other. And I was like, I didn't have enough time to ask Tina. I wanted to ask you, did you actually see Daichi? Because my brain was, but then we panicked. I panicked, and I'm like, God dang it. Oh, that was good though. That was the. I panicked at the last second. That was like.
Teammate, good job, homie.
Thank you.
You didn't realize that I literally had half of the time. I shit you not. Half of the time I stopped like towards like like in some of the areas, and I'm like putting my fingers up again, like left, right. Okay, I have to.
When I'm navigating,
terrible.
I will say the really big map. The really big map is a lot of fun with a like. What's the cap size of the server? Like I always
15.
forget. 15. Wow. Yeah, on the 15 people, it's like it's huge. It's really funny, but it's like it is really hard to navigate on a first go.
Yeah, I had no idea where I was going the whole time.
Also, Nam, how's it going today? I see you got second. Hope everyone's doing well today.
Right after, and I was like,
how you
oh
doing?
Shit, I'm screwed. Oh shit, I'm screwed. And I phased past you as while I was vanished.
Oh.
And, I came out of nowhere, and I was like,
you know what?
I gotta get him.
You know what's the thing? I think Daichi, I have a question.
Yeah.
Did I scare you a little bit when I said I saw the person leaving?
A little bit.
I was like, the thing I was hoping to ruffle whoever was actually leaving, and I was like, dang it, they didn't grab for it, and I'm like, because I was hoping to actually get a slip up. Because I was like, no. I was trying to pull the Ace Attorney Gambit, and it didn't quite work. I have to practice.
No.
Ace Attorney Gambit.
My go-to is to give people rope and they'll hang themselves.
That's true.
That is a dark but very efficient method.
I need
Bro, you didn't use the sabotage at all. I was like, what the heck? I was like,
I didn't need to. I didn't need to.
Also, I'm doing very good. Thank you very much. Today's been really good, and we've been having a lot of fun so far. So I hope this is going to be really good.
Have a good time. Thank you for joining us.
One more.
Yeah, I'll do one more.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Have
birthday boy, old.
Birthday boy.
I am.
But yeah,
old,
we are.
Okay.
We are celebrating Emeraldo's birthday. So
it's okay, Emeraldo. I've been there.
We're having a good time so far.
Boy.
I was literally trying to do something else, and then I was looking back at my phone. I was like, I knew it was freaking Daichi.
I will say, Daichi, the way that you explain things. The way that you explain things reminds me of a friend of me and Emeraldo's, and every time I'm like, you are being so sus. You are being so sus with every word you say. Even if you're not the imposter, I'm like squinting my eyes like...
I am an agent.
Like reading your text, like I'm like trying to, I'm trying to like scrutinize every word.
Uh-huh.
Like the eye squint emoji.
Listen,
it's just like my, it's just like my picture.
Anything, even if I'm guilty or not guilty. If I'm innocent.
Well, yeah, it's like because you feel like that everybody thinks you're guilty already. You're not even there yet. Yeah, chat. It has been very fun so far. We've been having some good times. Track your crewmate with your map. Oh, most excellent. Let me track. How do I track? How do I do that? Oh, it gives a thing. Oh, I see. Okay, well, we can leave that. You. How does this work? How does this work? I don't know how this thing works. Huh. This one, you. Okay. How does this thing work? Stupid tracker. Oh, anyone here try the Wilds beta yet? No, not yet. I really want to, though. Uh-oh. Ow. Emeraldo. Emeraldo's gotten in imposter 3 times, by the way. Very impressive. I have not gotten around to the Wilds beta yet, though. I would like to soon, because it would be very cool to do so. Especially because I have not gotten the chance to... I've only seen a little bit of gameplay. Weekend is the last chance for launch. Well, it's 2 weeks from now, yeah? The 28th, if I recall. I know a friend of mine's gonna get it, so I might just be able to get it through that, which would be cool. Oh.
So I don't see the bot. Oh no!
Does Among Us have a tutorial for trolls? No, it's a little more complicated. Okay. Yes, it does. So it does. It does have a practice mode that's offline, as I recall.
In cafeteria
so I have to look more into that.
With
I might need to look into that after the collab. I might look and see what the tutorial's looking like.
I was doing
so I can see more.
Vending machine. Reed's there with me. That's all I know.
But yeah, Drifter, I need to. I might wait till launch, and I
thought you said.
I know that the game is going to be one of those ones I play a lot off stream. Because I know one of my friends is going to want to play it a lot.
That blue thing.
The blue Gatorade.
I know my friends are going to want to play it off stream, so I might do. What I might do is play some of it off on, like maybe do a Sunday for it. I won't be able to do a full series for it.
Should I order like
because I do know that I want to do voice of cards. I had a thought that what I might do is do voice of cards before I do start a Final Fantasy. I did have the realization that I've had Final Fantasy X sitting around for more than a year.
Body is found.
So
I didn't see the body.
I'm gonna close that for a moment because they're doing some. They're in the middle of the debates. But I know Final Fantasy X might come after voice of cards because I'd like to get voice of cards in because I think I want to finish that trilogy sooner rather than later. But I might do Wilds as a Sunday somewhere in between. Maybe we'll see.
Mirror.
All right, let's pop back in.
I watched Alita and Tina do med. Then I went up, did electrical, then went to the left, and then up that big hallway. So I was in the top left, I think it is.
Office?
Honestly, no one was there.
Like the admin office?
Hold on, let me look at the map.
Oh, wait, you mean reactor?
Yes. I was there. At the
but yeah,
reactor.
we do have.
Unfortunately, no one can say if I was there or not because there was no one around.
I will say though that are you gonna play 10 and 10-2 or just 10? It'll depend. I think it'll be wise to start with 10. What I'll do, Nahamaha, just to like future proof, right, is that I'll make the playlist for the VODs on YouTube 10 and 10-2 so that it's bookmarked for later, that if I don't do 10-2 right away after 10, then I have it set up so that later I have the infrastructure to do 10-2. I think sequels are going to be a weird one for Final Fantasy games because I know that like if I ever went around to streaming Final Fantasy 13 just to like talk about it, talk about it and do stream it and stuff, I feel like if I did 13, I would actually stop. I wouldn't even do 2 and 3. I don't think I would do the other two. I might, because I've never played them before, but I don't know if I would jump the gun on it. Genuinely, I don't actually know. But I don't know. I think the difficulty is that I know that these are they're very long games. So it would be one of those things where it might be tough to do them just because they're super long games. But that's just by comparison to like other things we play. So
Oh no!
Wow, you guys cooked. Holy crap!
Faker, I don't know.
I knew it.
Dang.
That was
crazy.
crazy.
Insanely quick.
I will say, I was at the weapons
Was
thing.
that 4 times in a row, Emeraldo?
Yeah, it is, bro.
My boy has been.
That's crazy.
My boy has been
He's a birthday
imposter.
boy, so it makes sense.
The birthday boy said, well, you get to have the keys to like it's like the ticket booth in Chuck E. Cheese. Just like, here, you get to have the fun thing. Here, go have fun.
Oh my god.
Go have fun.
I don't know. It's not the fun thing to me. I hate being imposter.
Immediately just get rid of him.
It gives me anxiety.
I feel that. No.
Okay, I get it. Same, but I also like it.
I do like being shapeshifter.
I did feel the sheer adrenaline rush of having to walk by somebody as the person I just killed absolutely is very funny. But also, holy crap, it is stressful.
It's so stressful.
It is insane stress.
It is.
Oh,
it
man.
is, but it's a good rush. I love it.
It is a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Oh boy. I thought I'd feel more guilty about not doing work today, but today was written as my day off in my schedule, so I'm like, okay, I'll take it.
Day off.
I sat around and I messed with Magic the Gathering cards.
Oh heck yeah, Magic fan.
I play Commander. I go to play Commander on Fridays a lot, so I do.
Oh, same.
I have an ungodly number of decks that I keep the number classified because it's too many, far too many.
Above 10?
Far too many. What?
Above 10?
You're really lowballing me here, man.
Oh no!
You're really lowballing me here, man. Here's the thing. Are they expensive decks? No. No.
Fair.
Some of them have some cards that I got from packs. Like, I open packs more than I buy singles, because that's more fun for me. Because I think the fun of playing a trading card game is having the fun of opening packs and getting cool stuff from, like, oh, I got the super rare. Because that's more fun. But I have also started getting singletons only if I have a really good idea. Or if I just want a million copies of my favorite card. Like,
I started buying singles because I own too many bulk cards, and it's
that's fair.
Too much.
I'm just grateful that I have infrastructure for it, because I do own the I have a library card catalog. Like, you know, in those libraries you have those like the things that hold all the library cards. Those shelves. I actually found my mom found one at an estate sale. See.
Oh no way.
So she brought it home and it's now in my room, and I've used it for my Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic collection for the last while now. It is so yes.
Oh my god.
I play Master Duel. We do it sometimes on streams. It's very fun. I enjoy this a lot.
Let's go.
I like the Yu-Gi-Oh! I very much enjoy this. I'm very happy to find a card game enjoyer. Trade cards are cards too. One of them has to be a credit card. Honestly, that's fair. Key. Oink. Key acquired. Okay. Honestly, that's fair. That's fair though, Drifter. Also, now let's see. Cool. I've only ever played 4, 6, and most of 7 and 12. Huh. Peculiar. I haven't played. I'm looking forward to seeing one I haven't played yet. Yeah, I received 10 a long while ago for my birthday. It was like, because I got the PS3. And actually, I guess funny thing, part of the lore for all of this, the history of the streaming, I wouldn't have been able to play Shadow of the Colossus and Eco if I didn't get the PS3. Because I really wanted a PS3 again, because I hadn't played one in years. And for my birthday, I had received the PS3, the collection that was Eco and Shadow of the Colossus, and Final Fantasy X and X-2. I haven't gotten around to 10 yet, and I feel bad because I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So I think I want to finish the Voice of Cards trilogy so that is done, because then that is an entire series that is brick and mortar done. because that's like all 3 games have been played, and that means that the whole series is there, which would make me feel very happy because I want to see the end of that story. I try to put it off once a year because I was trying to really savor it. Oh man, I especially after the Forsaken Maiden, because I miss Laddie. But yeah, I want to get around to Final Fantasy X, because I also want to use the PS3 more, because I have many PS3 games. I do have a good number. It's actually one I want to play on there that's a little weird, is I want to play Killzone 2 again, because I haven't played it in years, and I wonder if it's as good as I remember it.
I don't have a way to like say it wasn't.
Actually, I feel like it's too early.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Too early.
Right.
Oh man.
Maybe.
All right.
Some
Sorry,
of us
guys.
agree with you, some of us don't.
Don't worry, you're still here, Alita.
Oh, that could have been scary. I
got
popped out of the
bounced
conversation for 5 seconds, and it's like, oh, we're sending Alita to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, everybody be safe.
I'm gonna follow Alita around. Might be good to... Actually, wait, no, I need to find where Emeraldo went. There. Alright, I'm gonna follow Emeraldo around, because I'm gonna try and save Myrrh. Oh wait, no, I have 30 seconds, no! Oh, Myrrh's so dead. Myrrh's so dead. Myrrh's so dead. I need to save Myrrh, if I can help it. Come on, game, let me... Oh, nope. Aw. Nuts and bolts. That sucks. Wow, they are fast. The imposters have gotten so fast now.
I literally just saw the freaking thing, bro.
Two more?
Wait,
I
what
heard that
happened?
loud snap. And you know how I know it's Emerald? Because he's the only one that closed the doors, and like that's crazy.
Dang,
What do you mean I'm the only one that closes doors?
You're the only person that closed the doors.
How do you know if I do or not?
Because I have to open the door.
Any imposter can close doors.
I know, but they don't do it. I mean, I didn't do it.
Are you an imposter?
that is an insane. That is an insane logic.
I'm saying.
That's an insane logic. I love that logic.
I think it's Emerald.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
it. But I found
will
the body.
say-
Let me.
My brain turned off for a second.
I found the body in laboratory.
This is absolutely
It was
wild.
a loud ass snap. And yeah.
Astounding declarations.
I'm kind of confused. I'm like, he's the only one that closes doors. Like,
in my head, I'm just like,
no?
Chad, does anyone else close doors?
If it's actually him, I would be so happy.
I literally I still have nothing.
This is very wild.
I'm just going with my gut.
man,
I do know that.
Oh my god.
I do know that at some point.
I go off of, oh, he's the only one that closes doors.
Oh, no.
I'm going with my gut, bro.
I mean, you're right, but
I know.
Oh my god! How? That's
Amazing.
5 times.
I will say though that. Let's see. I finished my tasks, huh? Where's this thing? There it is. Yeah, this game has gotten surprisingly complex, all things considered. Feels kind of surprising, but at the same time not. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII, I feel like is going to be one of those things where I had the thought that at some point, I wanted to do something where I tried to play every big name game I've never finished. So the big ones would be like Final Fantasy VII, Ocarina of Time, which I would loop into Majora's Mask because I would, you know, that one feels like that's big enough. There's a couple of other ones that it feels like, okay, it's not that these games are required playing, but it feels like they feel like large omissions in the library of games I have finished. So I feel like it would behoove me to go back and play some of these games that I just never finished. I think one of the other big ones besides Final Fantasy VII is it's not that I didn't finish it, it's just that I never actually kept the save files. I never actually got to like go and do more with Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 would be a fun one to do because I still need to play the first one. And I think BioShock's another one I think I should get around to. It's funny, actually. I guess I could discuss it. I could discuss it while we have a moment. Is that there are a couple of games that I do own, but I never got around to playing simply on the basis that I just didn't really have the means to... I didn't really play them because my brother played them. Like, BioShock, my brother played a lot of. And there's like a lot of first-person shooters, actually, my brother played, but I never got around to. Because he was the one who kind of, like... I don't want to say he hogged it, because that's not really true. Got bored of Ocarina because it felt like Link to the Past in 3D to me. Like Majora's Mask, though. That's an interesting take. I don't think I've heard anybody talk about Ocarina of Time like that. That's an interesting take. And then... And yeah, I like Majora's Mask. I used to run around the world in Majora's Mask a lot. That was what my kind of my thing, as it were. Was that I would just run around the world and just explore it. Because I just liked running around it, honestly. Oh, there's a body there. That's weird. Let's see. I think I'm going to... Kind of feels like I should... Ah. Well, that makes sense. Oh, I was able to be of help. Never mind.
Hey, stop hacking! Stop hacking, Emeraldo. It's not funny.
Can I just say I was really proud of myself for
what are
the half second that I used the Guardian Angel thing to stop Ree from killing Herb. There was a half second where I was like,
"That's crazy."
There was a half second where I was like, "Hey, I stopped it," and then you died anyway. I'm like, "Oh."
That whole game.
I was doing a freaking task, and all of a sudden, Rye just comes behind me like a Heimlich and snaps my neck.
Oh my god.
I do want to
you
let...
can be
Most
you can be
excellent.
invisible apparently. I didn't know that was
Yep.
Yeah, I saw.
If you're a phantom, yeah.
That is awesome.
That's how I ended up getting a lot of
If
you
I
guys
can
up.
say something real fast to everyone's chats, please
Yeah.
do not come into other people's chats and cheat. Because I had someone rat out the imposters.
Oh,
So
yeah.
just
Yeah,
just
no,
to
I know
everyone's
what you're
chat,
talking about, bro.
please stop doing that.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
That makes you an asshole.
That's scum. That's scum.
Yeah, don't do
let's
that.
Not do that.
Yeah, you do that shit, we will kick you out.
Or worse, we'll ridicule you by username. Grab you by the username and say, "Do you want some more of this?"
No, even worse, we'll find your socials and roast you.
Oh my god.
We'll say your taste in anime is only mid.
Wow. That's the worst.
I'm here to. If you're gonna take a shot at somebody, you have to aim for the heart.
Bro, no,
We'll say-
even worse, we'll constantly say you get no bitches. So
Maidenless
we'll say that,
in this day.
We'll say that Hank Hill would not shake your hand.
Oh.
God damn it. I know you want. You know what? I'm just for that.
Anime is
I'm
good.
In my head, I'm just thinking, ah, yes, the ultimate insult. Your OTP will never be canon.
Will never be
I'm here to take lives.
how could you say that?
Hit them with. You have to hit them with the haymaker. You don't. If somebody's gonna stoop down, you have to go right down to them. You take the that fight goes to the floor.
Yeah, or you just get worse with it. Just say some dumb shit that'll make you really.
Oh, yeah, I
feel
think I play one more.
Tell them that. Start the debate of a hot dog as a sandwich and just leave them with it.
or you have no dad.
Oh.
Yeah, this is gonna be my last one too.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
All right, chat. Keep running away from the keys. Yeah, I definitely get the credit. I feel like every game that has like the hallmark of like the marker of classic, you know, it's like I think of like Half-Life or the Legend of Zelda games or crap. I think those games, it's like it feels weird when you have to sit and defend why you don't like it or if you have problems with it. Because it feels like one of those things where, oh, it's a classic, it's untouchable. It's like, no, it's a classic, but I'm allowed to criticize it. I mean, that's... I feel like that is exactly the exact argument I had when I was discussing a movie. A Streetcar Named Desire. If anyone, it's an older movie. It's an older movie, and it's not a. It's like I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, it's a bad movie. It's like no, it's not. I just don't like it because I just personally am not a big fan of like. I'm not a big fan of movies where nothing happens. And that sounds like a very reductionist thing to say of the movie. At the same time, there are some dramas that you sit there and you watch them and you just go, did anything actually change over the course of this movie? And most of the time, and with that movie, it just felt like I was watching this lady descend into madness in a way that I didn't quite understand. And it wasn't very fun to watch. Then again, I'm also horribly bad at watch. Like, my standards for movies are way too high because if a movie doesn't keep me enthralled, I get bored. And it's not like I have to like constant action all the time. It's more like if a movie, if the hook isn't there, you know, it's like it just feels. It's the same with games too. There are some games where the hook just isn't there for me. So and it's not like it's exclusive to movies because TV shows and games do the same thing. I mean, heck, even songs can sometimes feel that way, where I'm listening to a song and it's just, wow, you really did just slap on this beat for the last 5 minutes and did nothing else. And it's different when it's something like Gula Matari, where it's like, oh yeah, this song maintains a drone, but then also does cool stuff on top of it and then changes the beat every once in a while. The song's also like, I think it's like 12 minutes long or something. I forget how long it is, but it's a very intense. It's a very long the journey, as they say. But I mean, that's how I feel. I mean, one of the games that I find is like, I feel like Final Fantasy 7 feels that way for me, where it just felt like it kind of felt like it took too long to start. Watch it, Herb. See, wait, I'm gonna go look outside. Are the guns firing? Well, I don't know. Well, we don't see that. That's right. Used to be that you could see the guns fire when someone was doing it. Figure out the herb. I was very ready. I'll just follow. I have no tasks, so I'm just gonna follow herb around. I'm gonna just have my hand on the button really quick, in case. It's like the face is staring. All right. I run. What the? Oh. Okay. All right. It was in the. It was indeed in the room, the office, the like one with the build with the emergency button on it. Ree just ran out of there.
What? No, I came out of weapons.
You came out of weapons, but me and Herb were just standing around in weapons the whole time. You were sitting there for a while there.
Fox said, I can confirm. I saw Fox near weapons when I walked over there.
Okay.
I will. Oh, and Link, and Link was with us. All three of us were in comms, that middle room. So that's where those.
Also,
were.
yeah,
so
Julian, how's it going today?
I'm sorry, I missed it.
It was sort of like it was on the schedule, but it was a little bit like the startup was a little strange. But yeah, it is a secret. I say secret Friday stream, but a very rare Friday stream.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, like when you're entering.
We did indeed. It is indeed a Friday stream. We're doing it was a big collab today. Hope you're doing well today.
No, yeah, I came from weapons. I did the asteroid minigame, and then I'm done with all my tasks. So they were the first two people that I was like, okay, it's time to stick with these guys because that's what I do when I'm done.
Then, and I hung out with Herb for a while, and we were just hanging out. So I guess because it would be wise for us to stick together. Then we could exonerate Ree by having Ree stick around with either me or Herb. And if one of us turns up dead...
What was Daichi doing?
I was over in Specimen.
I did see Daichi go that way. Like, we were kind of walking the same direction, then we split off.
Emeraldo?
Yes.
What were you doing?
I'm finished with my tasks. Last thing I did was still...
Can we get the 6, Pete?
Isn't this let me finish? No. You let me finish?
I think we should try it.
Hey,
no.
6 times in a row?
I think what we can do then,
now that's just being mean.
What we can do then is we stick somebody
the odds are in your favor.
Then I would say let's stick.
Have to go to Oxygen if somebody wants to go with you.
Actually, it's not him because the doors aren't getting closed.
With the doors don't close, so therefore it cannot be. I would say then let's have Emeraldo go with I'll go with Emeraldo, and Alita, Ree can go with Alita, and then if any of us turn up dead, then Mur, Daichi, and Herb know how to vote for.
Okay.
What?
All right. Ree, you and me, we're going to oxygen.
Oh, right. I guess I'm just dead. Thanks.
It wasn't me.
Happy birthday.
He wasn't. That's what I was saying. We gotta just stick him to somebody.
Dang.
There's only one also, so there's only there's only the one imposter. But yeah, we're doing a Friday stream today because it is Emeraldo's birthday, so we're celebrating, and also because we can. Where am I? Okay, wait. Yes. Cool. Oh God. Wait a minute. I just realized I completely forgot my plan. Wait, hang on. Admin. Is this an admin room? Yes, admin room. As the didact understood. Crap. I see. Well, at least Daichi doesn't really have a good alibi to get out of this. Daichi does not have a good way to get out of this, though. Yep. Everybody's just... Now Daichi has to deal with this. Wonder how he'll get out of this one. I watch. Oh, wow. Okay, he is going fast. Holy crap. Whoa, my boy is zooming. Holy Toledo. Oh, he can turn invisible, that's right. Now let's see what happens.
All right. Well, it's not Ree.
Hi.
Caught.
What are you doing coming, like, right by the body?
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
Immediately.
Listen,
sus.
I got nothing for this one.
Oh, that's good.
I am an agent of chaos. I tried. I was trying my damnedest there.
You got pretty far.
You did.
Yeah. I just had to play my cards right, and well,
and that wasn't the hand.
No, it wasn't the hand. That wasn't the hand.
Most
Goodbye.
impressive. Most impressive.
Goodbye, cruel world, and all that inhabits it.
You just feel
cruel world.
Listen,
Guys, it wasn't Emeraldo.
Of course, the streak breaker would be Daichi.
Yeah,
I think that was the first one
Most
I didn't
excellent.
die.
Yeah, actually, I thought about
so
that.
wicked, bro.
Alita, I think Alita's died every single time.
I did. I died every time.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Who
it's
could
fine.
who could have told you that it wasn't me? Me.
Listen, somebody mentioned that it could have been you again, and I was like, I gotta jump on the sixth.
This feels like in every friend group when you have when you're playing Among Us, there's always that one person where it's like, all right, just send them into space first. We'll figure it out from there.
See what
Figure it out,
happens.
right?
We can do process of elimination. Send them out first, and then we can do the rest.
It's like George from Halo Reach.
Oh my god.
Sent to space.
It's like George from Halo Reach. He could just toss him out into space.
He'll make it back to the planet. It'll be fine.
All right, though, guys, I'm heading out.
Yeah, that's enough.
All
It was
right.
very fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Thank you for the invite.
Yeah,
Bye.
no problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna freaking
See
dip
ya.
out too as well. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right, well, miss.
Emerald, you have a good birthday, and I will
Thank
catch
you
you on
very
the flip
much.
side.
All right, take it easy.
All right. It was nice meeting you all.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, drop your socials so I can follow you all.
I'm gonna make
Yes.
sure that we have all the socials figured out.
Emeraldo,
Alright.
my chat says happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you,
Likewise,
chat.
a couple of people from my chat have said happy birthday to you as well. Oh, I gotta move PNGs.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. I haven't even looked at it this whole time. My God, they got huge.
Yeah, they did. Like at one point, it was so small you couldn't even see it.
You guys exceeded the shelf like really fast. I didn't even realize. It's like holy crap.
New friends, my friend. Yes, precisely, chat.
Yes. All right, there we go. I need to. Okay. All
I
right.
think I have one more Uno Mas as well.
4 people might be a little difficult, wouldn't it?
yeah, maybe. Do we want to call it here then?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for games.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, anytime.
This was fun.
Yeah. Thank you, Emeraldo. Thank you for the invite and happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday and thank you. Yes, I really appreciate you thinking and reaching out to me.
At some point, we will have to find. At some point, we will. He might be addressing his. He might be.
No, I was just muted. I was saying my my stream is done. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This was very excellent.
Very good.
Yeah, this was a great time. Again, thank you very much.
Yes, no problem.
And
Thank you for joining.
If anybody ever wants to do anything else, like I said, I want to do a collab, at least a collab a quarter.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Down.
My schedule's just gonna be different because I do have a new job now that takes up my afternoons and evenings.
Fair.
Check out this tutorial.
Well, again, thank you guys for coming.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a good night. And
You
I
as
will
well.
I will make sure to plug my socials and junk
Yes.
in the server. Adios.
See ya.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off voice chat.
Okay.
Thank you all. Happy birthday.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it was
Have
like.
a good one.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Take it easy.
Let's see. I have to figure out what to do next is the question. I think what I'll do. I think I will hop from the voice chat, but I'm gonna try and check out the practice stuff in here. Do my game design stuff. Because I'm curious. I'm curious how the tutorials have changed. It seems like their tutorials have definitely moved with time. So I'm very curious how things have changed. So I will.
I'm gonna hop out of the VC as well.
Yes, I will hop out. I'll put my socials up in that thing when I can. I'll talk to you all later.
See ya.
Bing bong. Discord is disconnected. Very good. All right, I'll leave that up for later. Now then, Doomsday, how are you doing today? By the way, I was kind of like in the middle of things, so I hope everything's well. This stream was this is very chaotic. It is very different when you have that many people. Let's see. Done button. We'll change the title a little bit. We're gonna check this out a little bit because I'm curious. So let's see. What's the how to play look like? Classic hide and seek roles. Ah, so it's just a text description then. Everything's good. Almost done with moving. Oh, most excellent. I hope the move is smooth because I think whenever it comes to moving, the worst thing that can happen is when it's just too much stress at one time. We'll leave that alone. Let's see. Noisemaker. Interesting. So it's so far so good. Oh, most excellent. Yeah, when a move is like smooth and you're not like stressing, I think that's the best kind of move. It's always a stressful time, but I think it's good that you're able to like when it's as seamless as possible. That's good. Let's see. Tracker. Let's see. Phantom. So this is the explanations they have for the roles. So they have some interesting... It's interesting seeing how they explain it, but it does feel a little... Feels a little odd to have the roles be... Does feel like the roles can be... Like, some of this is... Oh. Interesting. Yeah, it seems like the explanations are pretty good. It is a lot of text-based explanations, which is good, but I think it's... Well, I think the practice mode is probably going to be where the actual... Like, if somebody was new to the game, they'd want to, like, at least go through practice at least once. Train with practice mode. Set your own tasks as a crew member, practice your imposter killing strategies. Yeah, so... Seems to me like it's... That works pretty well. Pretty cool. That's the how to play stuff. Practice. Can I see the practice mode? I just want to see the practice mode really quick. Whoa, oh, they just give you like high speed. I see. Interesting. What do they give you is the question. Interesting. Okay. That's kind of cool though. It's cool that they even have a practice mode at all. That's really nice. Alrighty. I think today might be wise to end stream a little early, just because it's only a 2-hour stream, but I also didn't have more planned. I wasn't really sure how to jump from a collab to another thing. I prefer to run my usual 4, but I think it might be wise for me to cut this to end a little shorter. Mainly just because I don't really know what else to try. I don't know though. What do you guys think? I could look in my thought process right now is that I should go look in my Steam really quick. This is probably display, isn't it? Let me throw up my screen blocker really quick before I close the game. Let's see, screen blocker. Before I close the game and accidentally like air blast. Wait, is it display capture or window capture? It is display capture. Okay. Let's see. What do we have game-wise that we could do? What are you guys in the mood for? Sounds silly to say, but it's like we just jumped from the Among Us collab, so I'm wondering if there's a game we should check out right now for a little bit. Oh, you know what? I'd want to start a new game if I play this though. You know what? Sure. You know what? Sure. I could probably play this at a speed that is reasonable. Let me see. Let me see if I can get this set up. Let me really quickly, before I forget, let me change the category. I could play this for the remainder of my usual stream time. Hang on. I have a surprise for you guys. At least in terms of... Let's see. See if there's a category for this game. Ah, there we go. Most excellent. Do that. Go. Enter. Okay. Let's see if this works as intended. Alrighty. Waiting for the game to go. I had an idea for a game I could play for the remainder of this stream. I don't know if we'll finish it though, but we'll see. Game up? It is up. Okay, good. Excellent. All right. There we go. Okay. There we are. Okay, cool. New game. Alrighty. Welcome to Scanner Sombre. I figured that we should probably play something a little bit more... How would I put it? Experimental? Oh god, if it works. Oh god, please don't crash. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, don't tell me the game is having issues with OBS. Oh, there we go. Nope. Just took a moment. Whoa. Oh, hold on. You need to... Blank. Display capture properties. Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay, good. Okay. Alrighty. I think you guys might like this one just because it's kind of weird. It's a very strange looking game. But it has a lot of interesting ambient choices. Oh man, that's gonna do heck on the... Alrighty, so... some of you guys might be familiar with a concept like this. Ooh. Man, I love it. This game is so cool, though. This is it's a relatively chill game. I am gonna turn the audio down a little. I'm gonna adjust the sound a little bit. Back. Do they have sound options? Oh, I see. Interesting. We'll just leave it. It's fine. Honestly, this is a bit ad hoc anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, I had a fun time playing with the collab. I don't do collabs very often, so it was a very welcome change of pace to be able to have some fun with them. It was very funny seeing Emeraldo get imposter every single time. Oh man, they're good friends though. I may have only just met them. I may have only met some of them today, but very good friends. Very sweet people. So yes, I've seen a bit of gameplay of this. I know there's a similar game that was made as an experiment called lidar.exe. But this game is I like this game just because it's just exploration, really. Which I think is sometimes I think it can be very easy to forget the simple joy of exploring a place, of figuring out what a place is and what's going on. Granted, there's you know, there's a little bit more to this game than just walking around, but it's mostly that. You know, it's like it's checking out a cave. And honestly, I kind of dig it. It's kind of an immaculate vibe to just have a place to walk around in. Because it's like, I feel like that feeling of wonder sometimes can fade a little when you're used to just running from point A to point B for objectives. So it's a genuine change of pace, and it's welcome that it is, that some games are just about the journey, about the trip from beginning to end, not the destination. In this game, there's no destination really. It's kind of like, it's just there, you know? And some journeys are just like that. It's not about where you end up. It's about it's like how you get there. It's a good change of pace. Yeah, and it's like, I think this game, I know I talked about it a little bit in my tier. I think I talked about it in my tier list video that I played it off stream. But I like this game a lot just because it is a vibe. But it also does some stuff with its mechanics that I think is really fun. I think the way that because it does expand on this scanner in ways that are really cool. And it also showcases some of the inherent, like, there's drawbacks to using the scanner to view everything. Also, let me see. Can I see the map? M? No. I don't remember the button for it, but there's a button for basically, like, you can view the map. And I think it's later. I think you have to unlock it, but also, okay, yeah, this is the weird part. You can see the dots over there. So you have the vision, the quote-unquote vision of everything you've scanned up to this point. So later in the game, if I look back at where I came from, I can actually see it all through the scope, which is very wild. But yeah, I think there's some genuine magic in just having a place that people want to explore in. And I think that was kind of the draw of Ocarina of Time back in the day. But I think when I was a kid, I didn't really appreciate it. I think even now, I don't think I would be able to appreciate being put in a place without any purpose. Like this place, I think it's weird because it's like, it's not that there's no purpose in Ocarina of Time. It just feels like, when you're a kid and you're dropped into a place like this, if I was playing a game like this when I was younger, it'd be like, well, where am I going? I think it takes a certain mindset to just accept that you don't know where you are, right? And with games, we often know where we are, or at least have an idea. You know, it's like, you know, we read the front of the box, or we did something else, or it's really common that we know what we're doing and where we're going. But I guess the trouble is that if you don't go full tilt into the idea of you don't know, like this game goes full all in on you don't know where you are, you don't know what you're doing, but you have a scanner and a cave, so you might as well go explore. Like there's nothing else to do, right? Kind of similar to how we played Slay the Princess, where it's like, well, how else am I going to handle the situation other than slay the princess or don't? Like I have to go forward, you know, you have to move to change the state you're in, you have to move. But I feel like Ocarina of Time is a weird one, because we talked about it a little bit, that But I feel like Ocarina of Time is weird because it gives you an objective, but none of the... It doesn't give you as much direction as I think sometimes people hope for. Even when it was newer. I think sometimes it felt like... It felt like there could have been a little bit more guidance. In a weird way. I don't necessarily think that, like, the game needed to tell you every step of the way where to go, but sometimes it felt like, I know for me it felt with Zelda games, it sometimes feels like I don't really know what the game wants to, what was trying to tell me. I mean, granted, I mean, I've played some, heck, I've played some games on stream where, oh yeah, now we can do widespread. We can now zoom in and like super scan something. So that's really helpful. But I don't know. I guess sometimes our personalities don't mesh well with some games, right? And I don't think it's a developer's problem, and I don't think it's a player's problem. I think it just is. Sort of like we were talking about food earlier, you know, there are some food combos that just shouldn't be put together. And sometimes it's the game and a person, you know, it's like people with short tempers playing multiplayer games with people who like to goad other people. That's not a good fit. I think people who really like high octane action playing contemplative strategy games, it's not a good fit. Some games just don't fit. Man, that's creepy. But yeah, I think that sometimes like with games, you just find yourself not meshing. I think this game's funny because as a game, it is rooted in its exploration, and I definitely feel like if the quiet drives you nuts, this game would be really hard to play. Even though this cave is very much not quiet. Does this get performance issues when you have lots of points? So just cover optimization. It's like I've never had any performance issues playing this game. I think using OBS and playing it might test the limits, but I mean, no, I haven't had any real issues. I think part of it's because it's working in reverse. Because the game's actually doing is it's actually just not rendering most of like the environment you're in. It's maintaining the collision, but not rendering the visuals. So the collision's being handled, and the actual shape of it is there, but it, you know, doing the display to the screen is only being done when dots are on it. So it's actually kind of using a clever inverse to optimize itself, which is really cool. Very interesting. This game does some really weird, weird and funky stuff to make it so it runs well. I reckon that it would chug a little bit on some devices, which is fair. I think some games just chug. What about all the points it needs to render? I believe it is doing some other tricks. I'm not sure exactly what all of them are. Like, you can see the map back there. We can actually see it still because I scanned it. But the thing is that I think all these little points, there are ways to do this in very optimal ways. And I think a lot of it's just that it's a form of actively like adjusting a texture, really, like turning it on. And this is definitely something that I'm gonna have to study more, because I feel like the tricks here. I wonder if the devs actually talked about how they did this, but it's really curious how you could handle this. Because there are ways to handle, because this isn't really handling millions of points, it's handling the points on a texture. Because it's seeing, oh, okay, this part of the texture is being drawn on. They use texture files rather than actual points. Yeah, because that's the thing. I think what it is that they're taking the object itself is textured with this. Because here's the other thing, it's actively changing color based on how you get close to it. So it's probably just sending your distance, like it sends your distance to the computer. Like, okay, here's your distance from this like this object, and each object likely, I'm saying likely because you know I can only make conjecture. It's like that they're using the textures themselves to make calculations. Because after a certain distance, it really just maintains that blue color. Like it shifts from like that blue color, which is like kind of like max distance, to the red that's underneath me. You can actually see that it gets slightly dark. It gets slightly dimmer when you jump. So there's a lot of behind the scenes tricks. Change form. Let's see. This one. Hey, okay. I got. All right, numpad still works. I forget that my hotkeys work even when I'm in game. Cosmic Fox. Oh, Cosmic Fox. Well, I drew the Cosmic Fox as your adoptable. I need to. At some point, I'll probably make a cosmic form for myself, so I can also be cosmic as all heck. Let me run up the stairs. Oh, how does that work? I don't really know. I have to draw a form. R, M, B, or Z to. Ooh. Whoa. But I was using change form to change my form. But I could draw more foxes later, I guess. I've done a couple of new stuff for. I'm running out of keybinds, unfortunately, for changing forms. I am running out of forms. Oh, that is really far down. I have not. But you, cause you did the adoptable. I drew the fox. It's in the library. I guess I should also mention that whenever people adopt foxes, it's like that art that I draw for that. You can just, it's like if you download it, it's yours. It's like, I mean, you did ask for it, so it is like, it is yours. Cool. Like, I don't know what you'll do with it, but you need more forms. I'm sure the government has a dizzying amount of them. You're not wrong. Oh, God. I don't need more of those forms. Transformations, however, would be cool. But, let's see. I could probably pick up my pace a little bit. Not really worried about going fast. Like, I'm not really, like... Not in a hurry or anything. I think I just want to... I think it's just because I want to move... I want to walk forward. I have to jump down again. It is omega levels of a bit scary to make jumps like this. Maybe make... yeah, I can't make that jump. Nope. Alrighty. Yeah, I feel like if I jumped... Oh, hi. I forgot about him. I should probably just leave. I don't think he's a threat. I don't think that there's any threats in this game, but... Well, that was nice. Yeah, well, that was nice. Look up, see the glitch demon going crazy. It's like, ah, yes, of course. How much worse could it get? Never did iron out all the glitches, he says. Ah, yes, of course. Yeah, but I do know that this LiDAR effect has been replicated before. So I do reckon that there is probably a way that I could look up how this is done. Oh, I did want to talk about, there was a video that got put up in the Discord that I wanted to talk about just because it's like, I had to watch it because I was curious. It was about this card game that was done by VTubers. First off, I think the name kind of just opens it up to too much. It opens it up to too much ridicule, in my opinion. But if you call your game V-Card, it's like, guys, come on. You know, it's like, it's a trading card game, and you're hoping that people will take it seriously. But if you tell somebody that you want to play V-Card, it just feels like you're opening up way too many people who are gonna be earnest and want to play the game genuinely to getting ridiculed by their friends. Like, that is it's too easy. And I recognize, you know, like making a trading card game is hard. I'm not gonna sit here and on my high horse and be like, yes, I know everything about card games. Like, I know how to play a card game pretty well, and I know at least, you know, the ideas of generally, you know, good design for a card game, but I don't think that, so I'm not gonna sit here and like, you know, from my golden throne and tell them how bad they did. It's like, no, but it does feel like, okay, maybe you could have hire an actual game designer, right? Like, because the other problem is that the game itself is just war with like some mild extra steps. And I'm looking at the gameplay, and I thought it looked, you know, like, okay, there's some ideas here, but it felt like they weren't really sure how to design a trading card game. Which, fair, you know, it's not like, I don't think trading card games are the easiest to design. I think, you know, as much as I'd love to say that I would know how to design a card game, Oh, someone fell. But I don't really think that... I don't know if I would be able to say better, but... I could. Well, you know what? No, I am a designer. I could probably say some stuff, but... I think it's just that I don't want to sit here and badmouth it, because I don't think that's productive. Because it's not. I don't think it's productive to just sit here and be like, here's why it's bad. Racing component, they call it race card. That would be awful. That'd be even worse. But I think the fact alone, though, is that I think with trading card games, I think with trading card games, the idea is that you're expecting it to be, there's an expectation that strategy is going to always play have a hand in how you play. So having a game that is more or less ripped down to chance, I think can really make a trading card game feel unearned. Have you played trump cards? I have not. B. Oh god, I might need to change can I change the keybind for that? Because that is not good for me. Hang on. Options. Hang on. Oh god, can I not change keys? Can I not change the controls? Oh no, I'm gonna have to... Oh my god, that's gonna suck for me. This is the one game that uses the B button. I never use the B button. I have to... So, God, I love the burst mode, though, because it's so cool, but, man. I have to, like, smash my... Sucks, because I have to use it so sparingly, because I keep doing that. God, that sucks. That sucks for me. But I think it's also just, well... The one game that has B. I haven't played trump cards, no. But I think the problem is that V-Card is being billed as something similar to like Pokemon TCG or like Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh! And top trumps are awesome. You pick out a trait for your card and then try to beat your opponent's card. You learn some fun facts in the process. Oh, that's cool. I'll need to look at that. I'll need to look into that. But with a trading card game, your goal is you want to entice people to buy cards, you know, to get into the game and buy, you know, try to find the super rare cards. But it's really hard to incentivize your players to do that when the main, you know, like the main polls are just the card art, really. Because the problem is that if a card is pretty and nothing more, it'll be a nice set piece, but you'll lose interest from your players pretty quickly, which is a shame. Because I think that the difficulty is that it seems like they're just trying to overhaul the game as a whole rather than try to, you know, like, because it's like they're going to change the rules and stuff. That's what I saw saw from one of the other, I think Crooked mentioned it. It's like, it feels like, okay, but how do you change this? How do you change the rules of this game in a meaningful way without making it so that the cards that were first printed aren't just rendered null and void, right? You know, because then it becomes, okay, well then all these cards are no longer playable, so how do you change this? And I don't have the answer, but I think design-wise, the difficulty is that you want the game to be both... If you're going to make a super rare card, it should be mechanically interesting. Which is actually the inverse of how the game works, because they made the super common cards, like the weaker ones, the ones with effects. Whereas the ones with big numbers are the ones that have nothing. And it's like, well, that seems backwards. Wouldn't you want the cards that give effects to be the really rare ones? Because that's how Magic works, right? Because when you play something like Magic the Gathering, for example, like, there's a card called Rhystic Study. Like, and for those who don't know Magic, it means nothing to say the name. For those who know Magic, they probably just had, especially Commander, they probably just had every horrible game against somebody who said their deck is totally a 7 flash before their eyes, and the horror of many players who know what the card does. But the card's super rare, but it's also super helpful because it's a very powerful card. But so you can't have the inverse of powerful cards being effectless and also being just kind of a set piece, which is like, I don't know. I'm not really sure how one would fix it, to be honest. I don't know, because I would have to play the game myself more, like, a fair bit before I can make proper analysis. Because I'm only working off of the video, the guy did a video on it, and I was like, oh, I should, as I watched it, and granted, I have his opinion, so I could work from there, but to me, I think I can only form a really good informed opinion when I play the game myself. I did see that there's an online way to play it, so I might check it out if I can. But I will say I do kind of worry that I would end up inadvertently giving myself a reason to talk about it in my tier list video at the end of the year. And I'd feel bad if I found a lot of reasons to be critical about it, because I think that would be rude. I do like how this cave is designed. This place is really cool. Ah, hang on. I'll wait for the burst to come out so we can get this one. There we go. Get the statue fully zoomed in. Man, that is cool looking, though. The modeling work in this game is really good, too. I do like it a lot. It's the kind of stuff that's very vague, but I think it's helped by by the ambiguity. I think this game's greatest strength is the fact that it is ambiguous what you are looking at. Are you actually seeing a person, or is it a statue that happens to look like a person? And that's actually rather difficult to tell, isn't it? More statues. Sacrifices. Ah. I see. Intriguing. Yeah, I feel the one time I have my keybinds get me in trouble, huh? Hey, a thing. Yeah, I hope everybody, for those who celebrate Valentine's Day and for those who don't. Oh, they got pushed out. Map view. Ah, now we have the map. Yeah, look at this, by the way. Look at all this. Holy Toledo. It is super cool to see all that. That is really cool. Nice. Very cool. Alrighty. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm thinking back on the collab, and it was very funny how many it was a lot of fun to get to play a game like that. It's been a while since I've played a genuine party game in this fashion. I think Among Us classifies as a party game. It kind of feels like and I know the YouTube algorithm is going to hear me say this word, and oh, you know, I can't say it though, because I'm pretty sure that it'll probably get flagged in some way. But social deduction games, really, I'll just use that. Social deduction games I kind of figure them to be party games as a whole, because it's much more focused on having fun with the people you're with, less than active. Like, yeah, you want to win the game, of course, because you play a game. If you're playing a game without intents to win always feels a little bit strange. But I do think that playing the game with the intent, like, your goal is to have fun, first and foremost, and your goal is to have a good time with the people you're with. What is the flagged word? 1940s German leadership. I don't know if it's flagged or not, but I don't want to risk it, to be honest. YouTube's weird. I'm not gonna risk it. But nevertheless, that made a lot of noise. But, in any case, where am I going? I see. I was like, I thought I got turned around a little bit, but no, we're good. Oh, cave. Or tunnel, I guess. Secret tunnel. But social deduction games at the end they're really built on, are you able to hide secrets, and are you able to stay out of view from the players. The key is knowledge. Every social deduction game is built on knowledge. If you know what a player did or what they didn't do, you have the ability to make big moves in the game. And it's funny because I think in Among Us particularly, it is, especially with the roles, I think it is very easy to be able to trick a player into thinking they saw something they didn't see, or tell them that they didn't see what they think they saw. It's not always possible, but it is likely. It's very interesting how psychology plays into social deduction games. I do wonder how much Among Us has contributed at this point to psychological studies pre and like basically, like during and after COVID, right? Yeah, I gotta adjust my sitting. Apologies. Because it does seem like I feel like social deduction games have taken a shift with the with the post-pandemic world, because it feels kind of like social deduction has a different connotation now in a weird way. It feels like trying to suss people out it feels like has a context now. I find it fascinating. I actually had a really fun talk in college. I had a French history professor who her specialty was epidemiology, the study of epidemics, and it's like we had an interesting talk in one of our last meetings. It was one of my last classes at college, actually, that we had a very interesting discussion about the fact that as a epidemiologist, it is really fascinating to be able to see, an event in your field in real time. It is also deeply disturbing. It's like obviously not good, but it's also like for the field, it is a genuine study into how this happens. And it was a very curious, I had a lot of fun with that conversation. It was a delightful time. But I wonder how through the lens of people who have been playing, been checking out games and really been kind of in these virtual spaces, I wonder how it affected the psychology of the modern civilized human being. Why did my brain immediately go to that phrasing? Maybe it's because I'm playing a game that feels raw. I immediately said modern. I said modern. I was gonna say human being, and I immediately added civilized because I knew I needed to quote anatomy. Oh man, if I can stream that game, so I might do a whole Kitty Horror Show stream just because. Oh, those games. Kitty Horror Show games are peak. That's peak horror right there. I recently had played one of her collections, which are the. It was the what are they called? Haunted. I think it's like Haunted Dreams or something. I forget what they're at, what the collections are called, but I had played Tenement Hill, which is... Oh, here's the first... Here's actually... This is really cool. Check this out. So anywhere there's water that's more than knee deep, it disappears. See? Oh, wait, whoops. There we go, see? Yeah, this is... I think the addition of water seems like such a mundane thing to add to a game. But when it actually changes how you view the world and it gives you this... It makes the water suddenly like a miasma, you know? It's like you fire into it and nothing happens. It's gone. Your vision fades. You know, it's like the vision is gone the moment you fire. Snowdy, hey, Shelby, how's it going today? But... Oh, there we go. I actually wrote a short story in my last short story collection about... Not this, but a similar... I had an... It was deeply inspired by this game. I used a thing like a rangefinder, so it would tell you how far away something was rather than doing the LiDAR stuff. Because I wasn't really sure how to describe LiDAR in a written format. So I did a rangefinder. And I used it to complete effect for horror because I thought it was fun. And... Oops, I wrote an allegory for depression, which was very interesting. But it's interesting trying to describe to somebody like an absence of something. It's going super well. Hey, most excellent. That's great to hear. I always love to hear when it's going super well. But I'm also happy. I'm also good to hear. Oops, all depression. Well, and it was like, I wrote that short story, and it's the thing that happens is if I have a theme or an allegory or like, you know, a metaphor, more often than not, if I'm writing something like that, it's never on purpose. Like, it's usually only after I reread my story that I realize, oh, hey, you worked in these themes and did all this stuff to your story without actually doing it on purpose. And it's like, sometimes it frustrates me because I wish I could do it on purpose, you know? It almost makes me angry that my ability to write metaphor and allegory is better when I'm not when I'm not trying to do it. I think I do have to go through this water. You're just cool like that. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I am. I forgot that this section is required. There we go. You have to go through that water because there's no other way forward. I forgot. But yeah, but today was really good. Man, the VOD of this is gonna be weird to go back through, huh? Because we had a collab today, which was very fun. I will say, my round is the imposter in Among Us. Very fun. I did my best. Ah, no burst. Oh, now I have a burst. It is a little sad this game doesn't have control adjustment. It's just skill to be able to write allegories by mistake instead of the opposite extreme of feeling very forced. Well, and it's like, I think the thing for me is that when I write a story, usually the themes... I don't really like writing with a theme in mind, you know, like trying to say, I want to get across how I feel about depression. Like, no. And I think the problem is that for me personally, it's like, well, if somebody's gonna learn something of me or learn something of how I feel or think, I don't often get there by doing it on purpose. I do think that is one of the weaknesses of like the philosophy through playbook is that the pro is that I get to my points very quickly, but I'm not sitting there trying to beleaguer my points. I'm not a big fan of trying to directly say, here's what I'm trying to tell you to think, because that's not what I want to do. What I do is I provide, here's my argument, here's my points, and when it comes to stories in a way are a display of an argument. If you're gonna have a theme, for me, if I'm gonna make a theme in a story, like, I think the big one for Greenwalker, I'll use the fantasy books as an example. With Greenwalker, the biggest theme I have is that heroism is a choice and being a good person is always, I guess that's like kind of part of it, is like, because to me, I find it, I always find it frustrating that nowadays a lot of good guys get this kind of carte blanche. You're allowed to kill. You're allowed to like kill and destroy and be and do things if it's in the name of goodness, like heroism, really. And it's like, well, that's not true heroism. Heroism is doing things that, like, if something actually 100%, like, there's no other choice, then you do what needs to be done. But being a wanton like being the, you know, the TM paladin in D&D, you know, like the guy who says he's playing lawful good but consistently proves that lawful good is a suggestion, not a lifestyle. Ah, there it is. But I found that I was bulking at, and in a way I think that book in particular, oh yeah, I forgot it. Yeah, the cave yells at you. Oops. But and narrowly avoided lawful stupid. Yeah. But I found, but it was also, for me, I think the Greenwalker books, because I'm writing the second one now. I'm writing the second Greenwalker book now, and I think the story itself is me being angry about anti-heroes. Because I think of all the things that I got to grow up with, the thing I got really annoyed with was anti-heroes. I got so tired of anti-heroes, man. Like, oh, I'm doing bad things for the right reasons. It's like, no, you're not. You're just being a jerk. You're a like, what was it? It's like a jerk sue. That was the term I remember OSP used that I really like. It's like, you don't, just because you're the author's pet project doesn't mean that you get to be a horrible person in the world that has been crafted. I think it's like, I throw the Punisher under the bus for this every time, unapologetically. But I think my frustration was more that there was this high prize put on anti-heroes, that these individuals who are okay with doing, like, that want to do the right thing, you know, do bad things for the right reasons. Call of Duty's full of this. I despise that, because it's one thing to do horrible things for the right reasons, and it's another thing to have to be pushed to your limits to do things because the circumstances demand it of you. But a lot of times anti-heroes don't convince me that they needed to be this bad. Like lawful stupid, really. It is the lawful stupid feeling, right? But more than anything, really, I think my greatest feeling was that when I was writing Greenwalker was that I just want somebody who's trying their best to be the best person they can be, despite being put in circumstances that require them. It's like, hey, you know, the bad guy, you're gonna have to deal with him at some point. And it's like, yes, we will. But, you know, the people in between there, you know, we can try and spare them when we can. You know, it's like one of the things that kind of occurs often in the story is that like town guards are not the impetus of all evil, you know? Like little Gary at the supermarket is like, who happens to work for the bad guy, like the big bad of the book, he doesn't deserve having like a sword shoved through his face, right? And it's like, heck, most of the time when I have Elena shooting at people with a bow, she's trying to aim for non-lethal, you know? She's trying to let people escape. Because that's what she does. And it's not out of naivete or stupidity, it's... I like heroes. I like it when people try to help people. And her story is going to be an interesting one, given that I also deconstruct my own argument. But I think when I'm writing, you know, back to to the original point here, I think when I write, I don't think about these things I don't think about it when I start, right? Like, if I'm writing a story and it becomes apparent to me that I'm doing something specific, I don't try to shove my writing in a different direction, you know, to angle on that. It's much more that it's better for me to try to just keep going and see, okay, well, how do I develop from here? How do I develop the idea from that point, right? So I think that's hard. I think it's very hard to do. That's a very hard map to read. But I think it's worthwhile to understand why I write and not why. It's like if you're writing something, if you're writing a story, it should mean something to you beyond it's my characters or it's my world. It's like, well, what does the worlds represent for you? You know? I think when I think about, you know, characters like Elena, I think about Luke from Tales of the Abyss. You know, it's like, this is a guy who really does want to just, he changes for the better and wants to be the best he can be to, you know, save the world, make the world a better place. And it's like, well, the themes there, I hope that the writers weren't just writing it because they thought it was a good story. I hope that when they wrote that, they genuinely felt for their characters. That they understood what that character was going through and what they hoped for. I feel like sometimes writers write with the intent of writing, not with the intent of explaining a truth that exists within them. I think that's the point of any art, is that your goal is to try and reach the truth that's in you. Which is not easy. God, I wish it was easy. But it's painful sometimes too, because there are some stories I've written that I had to open up some stuff for that. I think the big one, I forget the title of the story precisely. I just remember the feeling of it because it was me living a dream. It was reliving a space I was familiar with only through the dream of writing. Because I haven't been to... it was about snowboarding. I haven't been snowboarding in... goodness, years now. I should go again. I still have my board, but... oh, interesting. But the thing was that the story is about snowboarding as much as it's about the one regret I have in my life. I have one. Kind of like that's it, really. And I think that seems like it might seem ridiculous to say, right? Where it's like, you have one? How do you only have one? And it's like, well, because the rest of it's like, well, if I make a dumb decision, it's hard to, like, I'll regret it in the short term, sure, of course, you know, it's like you regret things in the short term when you make a dumb decision in the moment, but I don't have any long-standing regrets, you know, to capital R. This is something I think about on the regular because, oh, this mistake was, like, huge. I have one of those. And even then, I try not to think, well, it's not that I don't try, I try not to think about it. It's like, when I think about it, I just go, eh. Not because it doesn't mean anything to me anymore, more that I've explored all of its avenues. I know it, so I know that regret well enough where it's like, eh. I don't really feel... I don't, and I wrote it in like, it was like barely 2 pages, and it's probably some of the most emotional writing I have from the heart. But I didn't start with it. I started with, do you remember what it was like to snowboard? You know, like I started with, can you recall the sensations of snowboarding? From memory. Which I did. I was actually able to remember, you know, that feeling of having to brace my weight against a sharp turn, or, you know, the exhilarated, the cold wind against my face, you know, the way that the snow catches the eye when, you know, when the lights hit it. The glimmer of nightfall is very, you know, it's intimate. To me, the loneliness of cold is something I understand very well. Hey, a boat. Ah. Boat. Oh, that's right. We have to scan and we move in the boat. Oh, I forgot about this part. This part's really cool. I love this part. This part is very cool. But... yeah, you know, it's like, it's one of those things, though, that when I start writing some things, it's not a matter of the meaning right when I start. I think too many writers get caught up in it needing to be artistically impressive. You know, they want to be an award-winning author, or they want to be they want their art to be technically impressive. But I think sometimes the best art I've ever seen are the ones that are... the truths are found in how painful it is to realize how real it is. You know, like, there's moments in exploring, like this game, you know, it's like there's there's moments when you explore something that, you know, it's like there's beauty in darkness. You know, the ambiguity of the void, of the depths. There's beauty there. And that's nice to explore. There may be more, you know, there's a lot, there's always a bit more when it comes to a story, more analyses to run, more ideas that could be at play here, but sometimes it's just as simple as exploring a dark place and being able to illuminate the truth is pretty. There's beauty in this place. Alongside the, you know, the eeriness, the spookiness of the cave, there's beauty. There's a gentle beauty in, you know, like the ways that a cave becomes known to us. Ain't that swell? I got rather philosophical today. It's funny because I'm thinking now, you know, just like, you know, like just like an hour and a half ago, you know, we were laughing and having this crazy time in Among Us, and then, you know, it's like here I am talking about regrets and philosophy and, you know, beauty. I'm happy we're hitting all the stages of life today. Man, I hope this isn't copyrighted music. You know, I hope that's never a thought I have when I'm not streaming. Well, this was nice. I hope for everybody, I hope that Valentine's Day has been good. You know, I think that in many ways, I think that Valentine's Day is where I think it's where a lot of my personal wounds can kind of open, but I get that. You know, I think we all have that one memory of Valentine's Day, or, you know, of like that sort of stuff where it's like, ah, yes, we're gonna have, you know, we get angsty. Oh. But I have to remind everybody that Valentine's Day is not just about romantic love. Familial love, brotherly love, the love that a streamer can have for their chat in a platonic way, of course. The many forms of love and friendship that we can celebrate today. I hope everyone's able to find time to celebrate each other in all of our different ways. I'm a big fan personally of the had a very fun one, but there's been some far in the past that are less than ideal. I remember having a couple that were very, very explosive, and then there were others that were quite different. I'm glad I can celebrate this one with my partner 5 years. Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. I think it's nice when you have someone you can lean on for the day, but I think often it is very easy to focus on Eros, you know? Lusty love, you know? It's like, but there's so much more to love than that, you know? It's like there's my general feeling of affection towards everybody is why I make the things I do. It's why I think that's why Valentine's Day to me is more of a celebration of the joy I have of being able to express love in all of its fashions. I'm a big fan of like expressing familial love. I very much like if I identify with somebody very closely, they enter the brother status, you know, it's like, and you know, it's like and of course my I'm very close with my mother. I talk to her all the time. But free friendship, love familial love too. The love nerding out over a hobby even. Yeah. I'm a big fan. It's like I think though that all of these come together, you know, in the ways that they need to when we are able to be with others. Ooh. Hello. Excuse me. What is this? Material scanner. Ooh. Very cool. But I do think that Let's see. I'll use the burst again really quick. Hang on. We are. Oh. But I think that there's a lot. I think that it's very easy to focus on romantic love because it's often exalted as like the be all end all, you know, the big prize, as it were. But I mean, before you even reach that, you have to start somewhere, right? And it's like, and I hope one day when I meet that, you know, that right person, I hope that, you know, it's like we're able to hit all the different layers. Got to enjoy today with a sushi date. Woke up to the flowers, which nobody had ever done before my current partner. Spent the day hunting Sonic plushies. Oh, that's wonderful. That's an excellent way to spend the day, too. Oh. I don't think I saw that before. I hope the bodies aren't still here. That's a really nice date. That's a really nice date. That's a really nice date, though. I'm trying to remember, what was the... I think it's funny, because a lot of my most memorable dates, like, I love the love of my friends and family, all those folks I have yet to meet even. Yeah. But I think every relationship is meant to be cherished. I think that's... It's when things aren't being taken for granted that I think it is easy to fall apart. But when you truly cherish somebody, I think it's really hard to forget that. I'm remembering a quote from Infamous 1. Believe heavily in a stranger's just a friend you haven't met yet. Yes. That's a philosophy I agree with. I remember distinctly this quote from Infamous 1 of you know, the way that their eyes light up when you speak to them, the smell of their hair, the things you cherish and remember. It's this quote from Kessler from Infamous 1. And I just remember that quote because it stuck in my head so hard. Especially before and, like, during and after my last, like, very serious relation. Of the romantic kind. And I just remember distinctly that quote before and, like, during and after, and it does stick with you, I think. I think those little things really do stick in your brain. Sounds like such a lovely quote. I will say, I gotta put this in context. In the context of the game, not as lovely. Poignant, but Kessler is also being horrible. But I really wish I still had access to Infamous 1 because it was on my old PS3. I downloaded it actually after the outage in 2011. They gave out 2 free games, and I chose Infamous 1 as my one of my 2. And I remember playing Infamous 1 so much back in the day. But the quote itself is lovely. It is a fantastic quote. Oh my god, the context in the game is horrible. It's heartbreaking. But it's even worse when you finish the game and you know what the whole truth of it. But outstanding, but I miss free games when things fell apart for no reason. Was quite an interesting, it was an interesting outage then. Very topical. But I do find that, thinking about it, it's like, it's deeply interesting looking at, it's interesting looking at that quote now in context, but, oh man, do I go down? I think I go down. Ah! Okay, you don't go down. Understood. Ow. Where am I? Ah, this jump. Okay, yes, I understand. I was not supposed to jump from there. Understood. Oops. But yeah, I think the key of a good date is knowing your audience. Just like a good joke, in my opinion. You know, it's like if you're gonna make a good joke, you have to know your audience. You riff off of the energy they give. You know, you don't want to. I remember that. I think the one I'm thinking of, like of all the dates I've ever been on, I think my favorite was one that was more or less just I was a school trip, and it felt like a date because it was like, oh, we stopped in a place that was like a 50s diner, and it was Johnny Rockets, Johnny Rockets is amazing. But and I actually I'm jumping tangents a lot. My brain is jumping a lot. In my very first book, I actually referenced that place because it made such an impression on me. Because Johnny Rockets is like it's 50s diner food. It's burgers and shakes and fries and oh, excellent. But it was me and my partner at the time and my friend and his partner at the time, and it felt like a proper double date. You know, it felt like a proper hey, we actually went out together and got food kind of thing. Even though it's like it's still on a school trip, but it was still like. We were left to our own devices to do that. So, but it was like, ah. Jumping subjects a lot today. I think a lot of it's just because I'm very contemplative right now. Kind of feels like that time, like when you're in the car after a big party and you're like, oh, did you? And it's like, did you have fun? It's like, yeah. You sit there and introspect, like I had a lot of fun. And you're thinking about all the moments. I'm probably gonna lay in bed tonight and think about all the moments. Of today. I think Daichi, in particular, Daichi's imposter round at the end there was very good. Felt bad for Alita. Alita died every time. It was quite a fun time, though. Oh, man. Oh, boy. I do want to ask chat, because we're going to play... I have the schedule ready. But Sunday games are a little bit of a open season right now. Sounds so fun. It was quite good. I'm trying my best to... My goal... I do think I'm going to set up something so I can better... find a system for setting up collaborations. Because I think I should do more. Not that I absolutely, 100% need to do, one every week or so, but it's like... What I mean is that I think it would be nice to... make more time to making more attempts to try and reach out more. I think it's often just because my schedule is very specific. I do try my best to make sure I don't shirk my project work, because I don't think I could withstand streaming every day. It is why my streaming schedule is the way it is, and in fact, this Friday stream is a rarity for me. Because I know how much energy I can spare, for in the week. It's like if I look at a week's energy, I have only so many, streaming days I can do realistically on a regular basis. But making these occasional excursions is really fun. So I do hope I can figure out more ways to do this again. So it was a lot of fun. It does feel like that, oh yeah, I just got back home from the birthday. It really was. It was literally a birthday party. It was Emeraldo's birthday, so it literally was. I'm coming home from the birthday party, and it's like, oh, did you have fun? And it's like, yeah, I did have fun. Where am I going? Like I said, I try to balance a job, personal level, streaming, collabing. Yeah, and it's like, I think it's difficult. I think it's difficult that my full-time job is this trifecta of stream and try to discuss my work and hope that people check out my work, and it's like, and then also do my work and try to make everything work together while also making sure I take time to take care of myself, which is, I think it's a very difficult balance to strike, but when it's right, it's right. Feels very good. Where am I going? Am I going crazy? I think I've gone a little crazy. Way. Seems like maybe that back wall? Somewhere back here I'm missing something. Definitely missing something here. I think this is the part I think the generator part is also where I got stuck when I first played. I got stuck here for a little while when I first played. No way. Huh. Yeah, I talked about it a little bit when I was during the collab. It was like an offhand comment that Fridays I go out to play Magic the Gathering, and it was like it's kind of been my sanity check to be able to go out and hang out in a place that it's like it's away from me, because getting out is I think it's necessary for me to get out once in a while. it was different when I was in college or, you know, in high school even, you know, it's like, but college especially, when I, you know, it's like you have that structure of being pulled to meet a lot of new people because you're, you know, you're going to classes, you're doing work. It's a very different structure because you're being pulled in all these directions, but it does feel mighty different when you're, you know, like you're out of structure and it's your, you know, the ball's in your court, right? Quite a different time it is. That is a loud door. That is a loud door. That is a loud door. And now I can go that way, which means I can check out the other side. Whoa. Big drop. Oh boy. But Sundays, I know that my games library is quite extensive, but I did wonder if there were any games that would be of interest for specifically collaboration. I know that one of the ones I was curious to doing was trying to find a multiplayer game that would be amenable, that people would want to see me discuss or talk about. Especially in the context of being kind of inexperienced in playing them. Like, I understand design-wise how a lot of them work. You know, like the ones I think of often is like multiplayer. Like Marvel Rivals is my example piece here, but I think multiplayer action games, you know, stuff like action games in general, really. But I'm gonna use Marvel Rivals as an example, but like just a game that is a hot topic kind of thing, and not the store. Oh, there it is. Oop. Go. Let me burst real quick. There we are. But I wonder if there are any games that people would want to see more or less of. I do want to make sure that, you know, it's like at the end of the day, I do want to make sure that the people who watch my stuff are, you know, that it's like I'm bringing them stuff they want to see. Whether it be something like, is this a game that you want to watch? Is this a game that you don't want to watch? How do I get out of here? But either way, figured I'd ask now while I have a moment. Because usually I'm too lasered in on playing the game to. I think especially like when we played Slay the Princess, it's like I was just zoned in. I was locked in for that one. That game is fantastic. Level design. I didn't really talk about the level design much in this game, but holy crap. That's loud. Oh god, this whole elevator's loud. Okay, now it's better. It's not better. I ascend. Man, the sound design is really cool in this game. My lord, I just got back that elevator noisy. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I was very confused when the elevator started screeching. Yeah, this game, the only thing this game doesn't have is it doesn't have good audio control. Because you can't actually control the audio. Which is a little awkward in my opinion, but thankfully the game's not horribly loud, but it does mean you have to adjust the audio of your computer to adjust the audio itself. Which is a little strange. I feel like it's vibes. I like this game a lot. It does have, it is a little bit. What is happening? It is one of those things though where I like this game. I do have some like mild complaints about it, and it is generally pretty solid, but There are times where I do find it's like, okay, there are some things that are a little strange, but I think playing through it and replaying through it, it is really cool to explore. I do love the exploration. The exploration is an immaculate vibe, though. Oh. Game. Ah, there we go. I think the vibes are absolutely immaculate. I think the game itself does have some peculiarities, but as I said earlier when I was playing it, this game is fantastic. I do like it a lot. And again, the exploration is very good. I think the ability to explore a space to like, you know, see this cave. Yeah, there is a story going on here, but I always... One of those things, again, where... It's one of those things where you could go through this game and explore it from many angles and get the story out of it, but... A lot of it comes from very different angles. Alrighty. Oh boy. Oh man. Alright. That was Scanner Sombre. Ah. I do like the touch of it showing you all the places you scanned. It is really cool. Oh, wild. Yeah, so it's showing you your like the scans you did. Yeah, look at how crazy this cave is. In retrospect, how big this area was. It is super cool to see this the way it was. Yeah, see you back and how far you come is so cool. It's very interesting to see how it's a very unique perspective on a game world. I do like the level design too, because it never feels like, as long as you're like keeping your eyes open and scan, you know, obviously if you're still scanning constantly, it's not too bad to figure out where to go next. I wonder what it's a metaphor for. Well, I know the direct story is that the character you're playing as, Memory, a Journey. From what I understand of the game, what I do know is that the character was a spelunker, from what I understand. At least from my interpretation of the story is that he was a spelunker that went off in search of some mystery, like the cult that he was exploring and trying to figure out more of. And in my mind, what happened was that he got lost in the cave and died before he could get out. And he did so at the expense of his family. That's at least the literal story I understood. And it's him reliving, like, the thought I had is that he's haunting himself by going through the cave over and over and trying to get out again. But he knows he can never actually escape, so it's like, well, what can you do? But I don't know. I don't know if there's a concrete answer. And I don't think there's supposed to be. It reminds me a lot of some older stories I've read that sometimes the meaning is meant to be left, like, you can't, it's like, yeah, there's a theme and there's, you know, you could literary analysis the crap out of this game with everything that's there. Heck, every single part of the game, every chapter, as it were, every section between upgrades, you could probably break down in some way and gain some metaphorical or, you know, gain the story itself. But what really matters is how you interpret it, right? So it does make you wonder, right? Like, what is really the truth of this game? Don't know. Makes you wonder. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alrighty, we have an ad break coming up, but I am going to yap a little bit. Alrighty. So, let's see. Sunday, we're playing Firewatch. Another game I have never played before, so that'll be fun. And streams next week will be back to normal. We'll be, you know, we're on our usual time. So that'll be how it works. Wednesdays and Thursdays. Let me think. I think that's about it. The book is coming apace. I'm almost done. It's almost there. I am going to be very pushy when the book comes out, especially if people want to get both the first book and this second book. It's because it's a duology, so I'm going to be very excited about it. So I am going to make sure that people see it. Very excited to have it in people's hands. I am also not looking forward to. There's a promise I made with the 7th book, so this is my 7th book I'll be publishing. So there's a promise I have to hold up that I will. I'm curious. Really want to read it. I'm gonna make sure that I guess I should also make sure. Let me put it. Oh wait, I can't reach. Okay, I can't skip the credits and the game. I don't want to mess with this. There's a command. It's ! Books 1. Making sure I get the typology right. I have all of my books there. I've written 6 so far. But books 1, did it work? Is it books or books 1? What's up with this? Wait, hang on. Is stream elements working? Hang on. Let me see if I can get it. That one? Huh. That's weird. Hang on. Why is it being weird? Okay, hang on. Let me throw up that. Wait. We are gonna end stream soon. Let me check something really quick. Why are you not working? I know the bot's on. Why are you not working? Chat to command, custom command. Why is it not working? That's weird. Huh. Are any of these working? Let me make sure any of the other commands are working. Seems like it seems like my bot is just not working. Well, that's weird. Huh. I'll have to check that. I'll have to check that off stream. I'll check it off stream. No worries. Mandalist. Yeah, none of these are working. That's weird. Wonder why it's not on. That's weird. Huh. Not even that one. Yeah. Is Lurk working? Let me try Lurk really quick. Nope. Huh. Weird. Wonder what's up with that. Well, it seems like that'll be something I have to fix off stream. I'll try and get that fixed for later. I didn't realize that the bot went down. Give Shelby 500. Question. Wait, let me try something really quick. Is this working? No. Yeah, sure that one. Oh, so that one works. Why is that one taking precedent over my other one? Why is that one working? That's weird. I feel maybe that one's taking priority? Oh, that's weird. I might have to turn that off. Hang on, I'll get that. I'm gonna get that actually. So the coffee bot is different. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn that off because that's not. I don't like that. I don't like that it's being. I don't like that it's doing that. Settings. Why is the coffee bot? Goodness, as we caught this now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that off stream. Anyway, so I'll fix that later. But for now, thank you all so much for coming by. Thank you to everyone who came by. Couldn't stay to the end. I'll fix that right after stream. So no worries there. I guess the question is anybody on that I could raid to? You know what? It might be wise for me to just call it a night. I think I've tired myself out and I have some stuff to do, so I should go do that. Alrighty. So for now never see you guys next. Goodbye for now, and thank you so much. I'll see you soon.